Welcome, Beck lovers in the house, chat. Beck lovers here. Good to see you. Assalamu alaikum. I apologize for how hot it is.
It's not bad, actually.
It's not bad?
No.
Okay, got the fan working the AC.
You know what's worse? Hell. We should be more worried about the temperature of hell, bro.
He's coming in hot.
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing, man? Good to see you. Sorry about you and my yesterday. Was super tired.
There's a lot going on, bro.
What brings you back to New York, man?
Well, I mean, I'm still kind of living here.
Oh, you are?
But headquarters is setting up in Texas.
So when are you gonna permanently go to Texas?
Nothing's permanent in life, SNEAKO. We're fluid. We have to move. We have to adapt. So, yeah, man, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, the Albanian protest. Did you end up getting to go?
No, actually, I caught a flat tire.
Water.
I was on my way to the protest. There was also a parade going on at the same time. Today was crazy in Albania itself.
Yeah, I didn't get to see any of that. We can cover that stuff today.
I think it looks like almost like 1 million people almost.
Yeah. So shout out to you guys, Albanians, putting up a strong front. We need to take a page out of that book. We need to take a real stand. But how many people showed up in New York today for that protest?
I'm not sure, bro. I never made it. I'm sure there was a couple hundred, but they've been doing it almost every day.
Yeah, day 21. They're saying this is day 21.
Yeah, but it's not just in New York. I mean, it's not just in Albania. It's all over the world. All the Albanians in their different countries are protesting in Germany and Switzerland, all over the world, to push back against this global agenda. All right, and I didn't know that. I'm honored that my people have become the tip of the spear right now.
Yeah, we need to take a page out of your book, especially the rhetoric from MAGA. They're saying that Israel would not exist without our tax dollars, it would not exist without our money. So clearly that's what a parasite is. Like Trump says that without him, Israel would not exist. So I don't know when we're going to wake up. I don't know when we're going to have something like this. But what is it about Albanians? Because there's not even that many of you. So I didn't even know you were protesting all over the world.
All over the world, bro. So first and foremost, let's talk about how disrespectful they were to the vice president yesterday. People like Randy Fine. I hope Dan Blazarian kicks his ass in that election, bro.
Inshallah.
God willing. But, this is a guy, and they're all up in arms, and they're calling the president disrespectful and the vice president disrespectful. The only country and two world leaders that are even standing behind this state and everything they've done and all the crimes against humanity that have been committed, that have documented by the whole world. And they have the audacity to bite the hand that feeds them, bro. Bro, it's just... If I was Jewish at this point, I would distance myself as far away from that cabinet, that government, as much as I could right now.
Did you see what Ben Gvir said? He's the leader of the Jewish Power Party. You didn't see this. I'm glad you didn't. I gotta show you.
I saw his Lebanon comment.
Oh, okay, you did. Never mind.
How can you not see something?
I thought I was gonna show you. I didn't know how chronically online you were.
Now, what would happen if a Muslim said that? What would happen if any other person or nationality in the world said, basically wipe another nation off the earth?
Well, he did. He said all of Lebanon was burned, which is straight genocide speak. It's
like guys, like everyone's pointing, like it's time to do something, like wake up. For 30 years in this country almost, right? Since the buildings fell. I never saw any of my Jewish friends stand up and say, not all Muslims are evil, not all Muslims are terrorists. Here's a Muslim saying, not all Jews are evil. And what these people do doesn't represent all of Judaism.
They're tribalistic. Right? So even when they see bad things happen, they turn a blind eye. Like if you ask any Israeli about Ben Gvir, they'll say the same thing. They'll say he's extreme. They'll say he's far right. He doesn't represent all of Israel. But are they going to protest him? Are they going to reject him? Are they going to condemn him? No, because they benefit from it. So Bibi, I don't agree with everything Bibi does. Well, you benefit from everything he does. So
I mean, if I don't steal the house, someone else will,
I mean, this tweet was one of the crazy. It even got flagged by Twitter for. Oh no, the flag's gone. On his original account, there was some sort of
Twitter
violation
yesterday on IG. So I don't know. We're getting flagged left and right.
Flagged for what? What'd you do?
No.
You don't know? At least you have your IG, lucky guy. I've been 2 years now strong. But here, this was a very interesting one. He says, I told the prime minister in our private meetings, for every tear of an Israeli mother, 1,000 Lebanese mothers must weep.
By the way, there's a lot of Lebanese that are Christian.
Yeah.
A lot of Christians live in Lebanon.
Yeah. And nobody else has really been talking about that. That was a great point. The only one I saw talk about the fact that Lebanon has a very huge Christian population was Alex Jones, who does oftentimes seem like controlled op, but he said the right thing here.
The U.S. will be the ultra mega pariahs ever.
I can't believe
everyone will turn against us. Everyone.
I used to co-host rooms with this dude, bro.
Mario Nafal?
On Clubhouse.
On Club, you were in the Black app? That was like when black people went on COVID.
And then he got thrown off the app, basically. And
the U.S.
here he
will
is,
be
killing
the
it on
ultra
X.
mega pariahs ever. Everyone will turn against us. Everyone will pull their money out, even if there's not a nuclear war. It goes from us being pariahs and the new Nazis and everybody pulling their money and the global economy collapsing to nuclear war. What a wonderful idea. This demonically possessed creature who should fly around on a broom, Ben Gavir. I mean, it's just, seriously, folks, you got to watch him.
These
Watch him in the
people have
Knesset.
done
Watch him on TV.
more damage to Jews around the world than anyone could have ever done to them.
Jang actually made a great point yesterday. I hadn't seen it explained that way, but he actually said anti-Semitism has been pushed intentionally to spread Zionism. Because the creation of Israel has been justified because of the Holocaust. They say Jews need a homeland, and look at the rise of anti-Semitism around the world. So they need a place to stay. So Zionism only exists because of anti-Semitism. And so there needs to be a distinction between the two, because clearly people that are saying all Jews are evil, all Jews are bad, are there helping out their cause, because then they could point and say, this is why we need a homeland, because we're not safe in America. We're not safe in Poland.
And it seems like never again meant only for them. It didn't mean for anyone else in the world. But people are getting tired of being put in these boxes. People that have any differentiating opinion or criticizing their government and the way they run things. Bro, you're calling everyone an anti-Semite. You're pointing the fingers at everybody. Now, even at the vice president and the president. Imagine Trump, who moved the embassy. Okay, that's when I knew he, like,
From Tel Aviv to Jerusalem in his first
okay, well, yeah, when he did that, it was like, all right. And how this correlates to Albania is like Jared Kushner should be more worried about America, but he's not. He's more worried about doing deals and backdoor deals and whatever benefits that country, because he was involved in all those decisions. I can promise you that much.
Why would he care about
Moving
America?
the embassy? No, because what you're going to do is build up your country, and then when we collapse, they're all going to jump on boats and leave. But now they have, jets. They're going to go on private jets, and they're not going to give a fuck what happens here. But
Well, that's why they're building islands. That's why they have
when you see them, if they start leaving in massive amounts of groups leaving and selling their shit off and leaving, that's how you know we're about to shit's about to hit the fan.
How close is that back?
I don't think more than a couple of years, bro. That's why I'm hoping that the moderate Jewish people step up and do something about this before it's too late.
Who's your top 3 favorite Jews?
You gotta love Dave Smith. Alex Stein just skyrocketed to my top of the list.
He's like a halfer. I don't know if he counts.
I mean, from what I've only discovered him a few weeks ago. I was just on his show.
For my 12%, we don't accept him. So yeah,
for your 12%?
I don't think we can bring him in.
I like Alex Stein.
Okay, sure.
I love. My brain's fried, bro.
Aiden?
Yeah, Aiden's cool too.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he's definitely, dude. Come on, dude. That was a hard position for him to take, bro.
What you mean?
To support what he does, bro. Bro, there's nothing harder than to
Gambling?
take a stance. No, I'm saying against your people. Support who's when he's saying free Palestine, because he says that, right? I've heard him say it. No, he does say it,
Yeah.
bro. That's not an easy thing to say and be of that group of people, bro. Gotta give him a lot of props for that, bro.
Yeah, sure.
You know who doesn't say it though?
Who?
DJ Khaled.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'd rather be homeless, I swear to God. I'd rather starve to death and be in the streets and never have a penny than be DJ Khaled, bro. I'd rather be broke, homeless, no legs, no arms, than have his money and be who he is, bro.
This
Shame on you, bro.
your boy Sonny, he hit me up. I was at the Knicks game. I was at game 4. And I saw this in the crowd. He's like, Howard Lutnick's courtside. I didn't see him.
He showed me that too.
And I'm like, where's Howard Lutnick? He said, look to the right of DJ Khaled. You can see DJ Khaled. He's hard to miss. He's hard to miss. He's like the size of Gaza. And I looked there, and there's Howard Lutnick. And I caught this video.
laughing.
This is my footage. There's Howard Lutnick.
He's like, yo, I saw you. He's like, yo, I saw you that time at the Epstein party, right?
I
But
know,
did he?
having a good old time. They're sharing memories right here.
He's
Look
like,
at
yo,
that. They're showing it up. It's old
remember that
friends.
12-year-old at Diddy's house?
Oh my! You
probably what they was
gotta
thinking.
hit this one. There you go. I know you like the soundboard, but see, Albanian protests. So, what is the major reason? Why are they?
All right, let's get into this.
Because it's called Southern Island, correct? This is
Sazan.
Sazan Island.
It's near Vjora, which is a very beautiful area of Albania. Let's go back down memory lane.
Okay, I want to hear.
Albania definitely has one of the most tragic histories in all of Europe.
Why is that?
Constantly invaded, constantly occupied by foreign powers. One of the oldest, if not the oldest nations in all of Europe. And our language stands testament to that. DNA tests now are finally coming out.
Does it sound like Bosnian the way you?
No.
No, I know Croatian and Bosnian's almost
A lot of
similar.
love to them. A lot of love to the Bosnians. A lot of love to the Croatians. And a lot of love to the moderate Serbs. There's a lot of moderate Serbs too, bro. And by the way,
They're not all Israeli.
they're not all like that. They, by the way, the Serbs are also protesting, bro.
Really?
They actually started protesting before the Albanians, if I'm going to be
Shout out
fair.
to Serbia.
I got to be fair.
Really?
They've been trying to overthrow their dictator, who's Vucic, who was a Milosevic crony.
What's Milosevic?
Milosevic was the butcher of the Balkans, bro.
Okay.
I really think he was sent in by foreign powers to destroy Yugoslavia, is what I'm thinking.
Foreign powers.
You know.
Okay.
So, because it doesn't make sense what he did and the way he handled things. He did so much damage to his people and his nation. Like, I think he was placed in by the West. Psychopath family, if you think of it. They all, like, killed themselves.
Right.
Guys. The dictators, that guy's family, they all, like, off themselves, bro. Mm-hmm. So, getting back to the point. The Albanians, very tragic history. Under the Ottoman Empire, Ottoman Empire collapses, boom, 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 this, that, boom. We end up under communism.
Right.
Okay, the peace that we managed to save. We go under communism, 50 years, no religion, no land ownership. I'm talking about one of the worst dictatorships in the world, ever in the history of the world. Worse than North Korea. What happens? They came and took your land. They took my land. Okay, they killed my family. They put my great-grandparent in jail. My great-grandmother was hung. Which is why I was born here.
Wow.
Okay, I was born and raised in the U.S. So now they take your land. They resettle other people. They put the rest of my family in internment camps. They were called. Internim is what it was called in Albanian. My first and
Basically a
second
Holocaust.
and then what happens?
White-
3 generations go by. Communism fell, and now you want your fucking land back. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse.
Good.
You want your land back before the communists took it illegally.
Right.
Right? So you have the documents that you own this land before communism. Mm-hmm. The Albanian government still hasn't figured out how to give everyone back their fair piece of land from the communist times, yet they figured out how to give away a precious island right on the Mediterranean to Jared Kushner, who's not even an Albanian.
Nope.
State-owned land means it's owned by the people of Albania, and they should have a say in it. And Eddie Rama, that
Prime Minister.
globalist, best friends with Soros and his son all the time in pictures together. Best friends with him, pushing this pride shit, pushing all this stuff that has nothing to do with Albanian culture. That's where this money's coming from. Globalist money to destroy our culture, because once they destroy your culture, that's how they take over your country.
Really?
Sazan's nothing, bro. Sazan's the beginning. If the Albanians lose their heritage, their culture, their language, then what's the point? It doesn't even matter about why do borders and boundaries even matter once you lose your heritage and you lose your language?
True.
You should be more worried about preserving your identity and your culture. So this disgusting culture that we have, that we infected the world with as Americans,
Okay.
has spread throughout the world. We've become one big blob. Like if
Wait,
you-
you're saying the American culture spread democracy, or did they
no,
spread
I'm talking about being a debaucherous. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Debaucherous, fucking
No.
lust.
Well, I thought America was the world hero and that we saved everybody.
That's what I used to think.
You're saying that our only main export is OnlyFans and...
And McDonald's.
Oh. Okay. That was a good one. That one worked. You pressed a random one. It could have been worse.
So the people, okay, thank God they got up, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
Whoa, 1.6 billion. Who's getting that money? Who's getting the 1.6? That's what I want to start. First of all, he sold it for like a tenth of what
Yeah,
it's
to
worth.
who? Is it like the Rothschild exchange? Like who's it going
Well,
to?
they were on. Well, this is in the words. You saw the video of Jared Kushner, right?
Which one?
I was on Rothschild's boat.
Oh, whoa. I did hear the quote. I didn't see the video. I
Oh,
was,
yeah, he explains. I was on Rothschild boat.
so it's the same family again.
I was on the Rothschild boat. And then Ivanka goes, we jumped off. Ivanka Columbus, because she
I know.
discovered an island that was always there.
Yeah.
Ivanka Columbus.
She said how inspiring it was. It was like she's an angel, like a little mermaid.
They went there barefoot.
barefoot. They walked to. They had a
Bro,
long
he
walk
jumped off that
on the
boat.
beach.
in the water.
Gus from
Fucking-
Breaking
I'll
Bad
dunk my
just
head in
converted
shit,
to
bro.
Islam after his work in Saudi Arabia.
Wait, Gus from Breaking Bad converted to Islam after he went to Saudi? You hear about this? Gustavo Fring, Los Pollos Hermanos. MashaAllah. What's his name again? He was in. You know this guy. You seen the Spike Lee movies from the 80s? What's his name again?
The only one I did was do the right thing. bro.
You know who this is then? You know. Wait. This guy. This actor.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
What's his name again? It's
That guy was no joke, bro. He's a great actor, dude.
Gustavo. Oh, Giancarlo Esposito. Yes, he's a great actor.
He converted to.
Apparently. Okay, alhamdulillah. Let's
Welcome,
go.
brother.
Let's go. He's trolling. I think I just got trolled. Anyway, so where's the video of the Rothschild boat?
Put in Kushner.
Rothschild, this one?
No, Kushner was giving an interview about how he found the project and they were on an island. Bro, this was all over, bro. I even covered this on Jimmy Dory's show last week.
Oh, here's your clip. Is this the right clip? If you
Nah, that's just her talking. That's just her talking. I don't know where it is.
Chad, if you find it, link it.
See this? Right there. There you go. That's
I did see this, yeah.
On a vacation
This is at a
after we
summit.
left
This is
government in the
projected on the
summer
screen.
of 2021. We were on our friend Nat Rothschild's boat.
Yeah,
We
Nat
got picked up in
Rothschild's boat.
Montenegro, and then
Boss.
we started.
This globalist shit, okay? They put these corrupt leaders in power, and it's not just Albania. The whole entire Balkans is being set up for something, okay? The same people that put the prime minister of Serbia in power, Albania, Montenegro, Macedonia, all their leaders are put in power by the same group of people to keep those states corrupt so they can manipulate, play games, launder money. Who the fuck knows?
Wait, are you saying they divided the Balkans so that they can conquer them?
Of course.
That they don't want unity, they want division?
Of
And that
course they
people that
want
are pushing division
Yeah.
are paid.
Listen, there's been some traditional beef. We're not going to downplay
a little bit of differences.
But I think the younger generation's tired of all these wars that have been going on for centuries because nobody's winning back there. Everyone's unemployment rate's through the roof. All their youth are leaving. Everyone's leaving, trying to get out of the countries. Okay, your average salary is $300 to $500 a month if you have a job.
Yikes.
Very high unemployment rate.
Terrible.
Okay, these countries have the youngest populations in Europe. Albania has the youngest population in Europe.
Mashallah.
Okay, but more of our people live outside of Albania than inside the land itself because of the corruption, because there's no jobs, because you building a resort. How many countries you've been to that have beautiful resorts where the people are poor?
Most of them.
Okay, so I got a news flash for you, Eddie Rama. We don't give a fuck about a resort. No, let's be the waiters of the rich and famous. We're gonna come and clean their rooms and fucking. What are we gonna do? And they're still gonna pay them Albanian
I'm
wages,
not
bro.
trolling Turkey Alalshi. Just tweeted a video of him praying 1 hour ago.
Okay, put the TTS at $50. I don't want to hear you keep talking, to be
They're
honest.
gonna keep what? So we're gonna go and become the butlers and the fucking cleaning people for the rich and famous, and not have access to our natural resources, not have access to the beach, put the wildlife at risk, and at the whole time never ask the Albanians what their opinion of it is. Yo, you want to bring tourism to Albania? It's real simple. Turn Sazan Island into a national park. No one can own it.
Okay, great idea, but what separates the Albanian diaspora from the Iranian diaspora and the Cuban diaspora? The Cubans want their country to turn off and they want Trump to save Cuba. The Iranians are chipping out and saying, thank you, Bibi, thank you, Trump. You get the PBD, I'm a numbers guy. They want their country to be wiped out. He's from there. Why are the Albanians strong and other nations disgusting when it comes to their diaspora?
Because we're not, first of all, technically we're not under communism anymore, but I would consider Eddie Rama a dictator. But we love freedom, bro. We love freedom. We've been oppressed our entire existence, bro. Thousands of years trying to survive.
Okay. So you're used to oppression.
We're used to, but we value freedom.
And apparently he actually, they're not trolling, he did convert to Islam. Okay, thank you, TTSR.
He did.
Time. That's him. This is Gustavo Fring by Giancarlo Esposito.
Bro, it's become fashionable.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Allahu Akbar.
He's like, I should have never took the casting couch to go. No, I'm joking.
That's good. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Wait,
It's never too late. It's your last breath, folks.
why do you say globalist if it's anti-globalist? Because globalist does imply unity if you...
Bro, these people worship Shaitan, bro.
Why do you say globalist?
Because they have a global agenda to conquer the world, one world government, bring Dajjal, bring the Antichrist.
But I think that gets conflated. When you say the word globalist, it's like people are, oh, you want open borders, right? It's not that people want open... Because globalism can be conflated with liberalism, where you get people that want mass immigration everywhere. They want, no sort of tribalism. They don't want any nations to be
No,
independent.
I believe in sovereignty.
So then it's not really globalism if it's like just one group. It's like...
It's a word that I got used to saying.
It's an Alex Jones type
to
word.
avoid exactly.
I think it's
avoid saying-
confusing.
To avoid saying, I agree. I can understand where you're coming from. To avoid certain words, so that I'm just used to things not getting censored and blocked. And
Yeah.
I speak in code. Bro.
Well, we all know what he's talking about. Okay, I just thought to the people that
speak
don't.
in code.
What else did he say here?
Sailing over to Corfu, and we spent a couple days in Albania. One of the nights there, Prime Minister Rama came to the boat. I had not met him when I was in government, but I was very, very impressed with his vision for what he wanted to do with Albania.
Why does he have the lizard eyes? They all, like Mark Zuckerberg has this, Bonnie Blue has this.
Yeah.
It's like you could look at those aren't normal eyes. There's got to be something
There's no
esoteric.
soul behind it. Bro.
How does that happen? Is it?
Didn't know anything about
It's
it.
a bit-
Look at the way his eyes it literally shifted like a lizard. It's a different color every time. This is lizard eyes. Is there some sort of...
chin inside him, bro.
Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Country. I didn't understand the history and the darkness of the history with the communism and the terrible leadership actually led to it
'cause your
being
leadership's
fully
gonna be
undeveloped
good. Your
as a
leader-
nation.
you guys are
But
gonna
Eddie
come
came
there.
in, he has one of the cool
Fucking
things I was
rainbow flag
attracted to is
everywhere.
the
It's gonna
fact
be
that
great.
he, seemed like a very skilled politician, as a very strong,
So freaky, bro.
and
I
smart
can't even hear
leader,
what he's
but
saying. I'm just like, he blinks slow. It literally resembles a frog.
also the fact that he was an artist. I thought it'd be very cool to see what a country really led and built
The
by
same
an
speech he was talking about the Abraham Accords and how beneficial it's going to be for all the Arab states to join.
artist could be, somebody with amazing taste and great creativity. And so I was just intrigued by it. And then before we went to Corfu, we stopped in Butrent, which was also a spectacular site, and just really felt to me like it
Now,
showed
you know,
the potential
before
of
the
the
creation of the state of Israel, they were considering taking Albania completely. Did you know
And
that?
turning it into Israel?
We were going to be Gaza. You don't believe me? Google.
I believe you.
We were going to be Gaza, bro.
There were a couple other countries considered to be Israel as well.
It was one in Africa too. I forgot which one. It was.
Well, today we have Somaliland. This is
Well, that's their new colony. Yeah.
yeah, they got a new one, and now they're demonizing Somalis in Minnesota. Well, it's just
The timing's perfect always.
I mean, like the dots are so easy to connect. I don't know, but I'm seeing more people keep pushing. I want to show you this one guy. Do you know Osmongold?
Yeah, I've seen it.
This stuff is like he sounds more radical than Ben Shapiro.
Like, I mean, if Israel is blowing up terrorists, then I'm happy.
What?
If Syria is blowing up terrorists, then I'm happy.
This
If
guy
France
looks like a fucking like if a woodchuck became a human being. Like,
I like him. He look
no, I'm just saying.
a woodchuck.
I don't know if he's your boy.
What does a woodchuck look like? I'm not even gonna go.
Just do the images.
That's
No,
disrespectful.
but why is your boy?
No, I don't know, but you know.
He's saying I like people getting killed. But
Is blowing up terrorists, then I'm happy. If Iraq is blowing up terrorists, then I'm happy. I don't care
I can't
who's
unsee it,
doing
bro.
it. It doesn't matter who's doing it to me. Like, I mean, if Israel is blowing up terrorists, then I'm happy.
Okay, it's
if they are, but they seem to only blow up buildings full of women and children.
and even JD Vance and Trump are saying that. That's what I'm saying. Like he sounds
Which is crazy.
He's more Israeli than American at this point. He's like literally not even sounding like Trump, who's been ultra compromised. It's more similar to Bibi and Ben than Trump. Listen to this one.
And I think that so many of these people are actual goyim, and you've been convinced that Israel is your biggest enemy, while you side with other people that want to ethnically and demographically replace you in a different way. And you
Who do you
think
think
that
is
they're
pushing the mass immigration? Who's pushing?
It's literally them.
It's the same
It's
people.
literally-
It's the same.
But I've heard people with like the white supremacist arguments. Bro, who funded all these policies? The open the borders, mix everything, the Joyce Foundation, the commingling of the races, all that shit was fine. It was paid for by them, bro. It's
their
so funny,
side.
dude.
That's what's happening to you, and you're being played for a fucking fool, thinking that Jews are the source of all of your problems, when meanwhile you have a dozen other ethnic groups doing the exact same fucking thing, and they're trying to make you fixate on Jews.
There's a dozen ethnic groups doing what Jewish supremacists are doing. Who?
Yo, did
12? Like
did he get the $7,000 check, bro? Sounds like it.
it's either he's getting paid or he is just falling
Ignorant.
for the propaganda. Yeah, it's either one of the two. I was actually showing this to you because I can't figure it out, because this is incredible to me.
I think you got to be completely oblivious by now to not. Like, you got to be such a fucking asshole to not understand what's been going on over the last few years, or you're paid. There's no middle.
Because they don't want you to think about them. That's the reason why. And until you guys wake up and realize that, you're going to keep getting divided, the same as the Democrats have gotten poison pilled by fucking trans issues.
So he's trying to say
You've
MAGA's really? MAGA's dead, dude. MAGA's finished.
I don't know what his point is.
been poison
MAGA's
pilled
done.
by Palestine issues. You can't think about workers' rights. You can't think about, and do you know why? Do you know why that happened? It's because they got too close to winning whenever Occupy Wall Street happened. They got too close to winning, and then after that, they had to get poisoned, and that's exactly what happened.
Occupy Wall Street wasn't just the left. It was the people against the banks
Yeah, I
that
remember
got bailed
was,
out.
It was
Yeah.
right after, you know,
That was actually a moment
Great
of
Recession.
Occupy Wall Street was a moment of unity between left and right. It was the people that got screwed over. This one, okay, this one's long. I skipped over this earlier. I think you would be good at correcting some of this stuff because you are far more knowledgeable on Islam than I am. So here he is talking about how Muslims treat women, talk about Sharia law. I don't know what this document is. It's not Quran. And it doesn't look like Hadith.
Surah 228 declares that men that hold a rank above women, the Prophet Muhammad stated that women are deficient in both religion and intelligence relative to men. And in the same hadith, he noted that women form a majority of those. And so all the women are in hell. If a woman or a dog passes in front of a praying man, the prayer is invalidated. What? If a woman or a
Isn't this one true that the hadith that says the majority of people in hell are the ones that are ungrateful, and that the majority? Is this one correct or no?
You got to pull it up for reference, bro, because I'm going. Remember, this is their way of interpreting shit. Then they publish a book and they spew Islamophobia. So I don't know exactly what verses.
We got to stop using that word Islamophobia.
Yeah, they're right. Yeah,
It sounds like
yeah.
He stole that from me, by the way.
Did he?
Well, yeah,
Awesome. You want to apologize?
You know, he took that from me. I've been saying that all year long, and it sounded exactly like that. But no, I'm telling you, that will conflate Islam with leftism, and that's how they write you off. If you ever sound weak like that, like make it sound like homophobia, it's not.
Yeah,
good.
they just hate Muslims. Just say you hate Muslims.
You hate Muslims. Yeah.
Muslim
man passes in front of a woman or a dog, excuse me, passes in front of a
First
praying
of all,
man.
when we're praying, if you've noticed, even when a man's trying to walk in front of you, you put your hand to stop them. No one's supposed to cross in front of you, not just a woman. No, but you ever seen it at the mosque?
That happens all the time. I do it by accident, and then the arm comes out, and like,
Yeah,
oh my bad.
like you're not supposed to walk
Like
in front
bumps.
of anybody when they're praying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a man, woman, or dog. So it sounds like they omitted that part, is what it sounds like.
The prayer is invalidated. There's a reason why mosques position men with their backs to women during prayer. Sharia obliges a wife to engage in sexual intercourse with her husband whenever he desires it. If she refuses, Muhammad said the angels will curse her until morning. Divorce under Sharia strongly favors men. Husband may unilaterally divorce his wife without stating a reason, simply pronouncing "I divorce you" 3 times for a wife. Obtaining a divorce is far more difficult, typically involving a formal legal process and a financial cost. Following a divorce, the mother may retain physical custody of young children up to a particular age, but the father retains legal guardianship. Moreover, if the mother remarries, she loses the right to have those children of the previous marriage with her. Sharia rules on evidence that further diminish women's status, valuing a woman's testimony
definitely
as
on the
half
table.
of that.
If this is what he's focusing all his energy on,
Dude,
anyone right now that's trying to push
anti-Muslim rhetoric
100%.
is doing the bidding of Israel.
Yeah, because they've lost the PR war. It's done.
Yeah. And
There's
so they
no
spread
repairing
more. They say Pakistani grooming gangs because it's like it's so unpopular. They want to redirect the outrage
And
to another
meanwhile, the
group.
majority of those crimes are committed by Brits themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Did you know that or no?
I looked into it. I saw the 250,000 they reported. That's not even proven. It's just an estimated number. But what's the? You've looked into Pakistani grooming gangs. What's the truth about that?
Listen, we as Muslims say, if they're doing that, round them up, bro.
They're not Muslim. Yeah.
Round them up and execute them. You have our permission.
You know what's interesting? That's actually a great point. The cartel that comes in from the southern Mexican border, do they call them Catholic?
Nope.
When you have Tyler Robinson, they say that he assassinated Charlie Kirk. When you have school shooters that call themselves Christians. When you have the San Diego mosque shooter
I was just in that
that
mosque.
call themselves Christian. The first place I made wudu. Do you see them say Christian terrorism?
You know what made me sad about that?
Do you see that though?
No, but
Perfect point. When they talk about Pakistani grooming gangs to try to blame Muslims, why don't you call the cartel members Christian gangsters?
they don't.
They don't. Because they just want a reason to demonize Muslims.
Or Muslim migrants in Europe, and they don't call them Christian migrants when they were coming over the border by the millions.
Exactly.
Okay, double standards, hypocrisy. It's the easiest way to see it. But you know what made me sad? I was at the Islamic Center of San Diego last week.
Really? How was it there?
It was my first time there.
I made wudu there in 23 years. The first place I learned. I learned how to make wudu in that mosque.
I went to pray, bro, and I noticed, oh, the carpet's new, and then it hit me.
There's blood on it.
This carpet was new because the poor guy lost his life, and then they showed me, how
The hero, the martyr.
how he
Abdullah.
stopped 100 kids from being killed.
Abdullah. Why isn't he treated like a hero?
It's not.
Why do we make statues for George Floyd, but Amin Abdullah is not
He's nothing.
revered as a hero, a martyr, a real one?
Because he's a black Muslim. Because he's black and he's Muslim. That's why.
But even I'm disappointed the black community never even. I haven't seen anybody speak about him publicly. There's not one black celebrity talking about the heroism of him. Not one. But George Floyd, everybody goes outside, everyone protests, they light stuff on fire, they build statues,
They were killing people.
and they put his face up on buildings. But Amin Abdullah has not been spoken about once.
And he's a hero.
And he literally stopped a terrorist attack on children from white worshipping Christian nationalist Nazis.
And they had a Christian manifesto.
I read the whole
actually
thing.
had a manifesto.
Declaring that they were white worshipping Mexican Nazis. And they're cat boys. They were on TikTok doing little anime dances. Mexican white supremacists.
Double standards, bro.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's why it's important for us to educate people
Think about
and let them see, like, we come in all colors, Asian, white, like, it's a world faith. I got a newsflash for you. It's a world religion.
Yeah.
There's almost 2 billion of us of all different types and nationalities, and like, it's just like it's getting old, bro. But you know what it is? It seems I really don't feel like it's the majority, bro. It's just amplified on these machines.
It's getting
that they're-
pushed around from the new
on
internet.
social media.
Yeah.
Because in the real world,
Doesn't
I
happen.
don't really feel it.
No.
Okay. And the sad part is this fucking people are stupid. Like, they'll believe the bots. Like, imagine some guy in his 60s like, oh, the bots. They're gonna the repetition, right?
Yeah.
They know it works.
That's the way to create the social media outrage. I mean, so the mainstream media pushed outrage for years. Weapons of mass destruction, Fox News, fear mongering. How do they put that on social media where now everybody has a voice? you push intelligence agencies to put AI bots everywhere. If they want to have a propagandist that nobody's watching, fill up his thing with his chat with bots, fill up his view count with bots, and then put a
And it's
bunch
not
of
just
replies.
that, bro. They can have just one account that they amplify. They don't even need bots. Why was it when I was on X, formerly known as Twitter? What a stupid fucking name. You should have left it as Twitter, bro. I hate saying X, the Twitter. You know, you have to always like justify that's like Twitter.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you have to do that every time you say X?
I got used to it.
So, and I did this for you a couple of months ago. Every time, bro, for years posting, bro. I don't have 1 million followers like you. But I suck so much at X, I didn't even realize you were following me for like 4 months. I didn't know how to use it. So I'm posting, and nothing's happening. The minute I start going, Muslims are evil. Muslims should be this. Bro, 1 million views. I said, wow. Imagine posting for 5
It's
years.
getting amplified intentionally.
Bro, my opinion, being amplified intentionally.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, like, who's interacting with Jigsaw? Like, she's saying word for word that she wants to expel Islam
she's
from
dying
America.
for a false flag, bro.
She's begging. She's begging for it.
I think she's projecting.
It's not even that they don't care about the innocent lives. They want a false flag attack. They want people to die so that they can justify more Israel propaganda. They literally want U.S. human sacrifice for their political agenda.
Bro, they did it from the beginning. The King David Hotel, they literally dressed up like Arabs. They actually did this, bro.
Yeah, and that became part of the idea.
So they won't do it again? If they did it from their inception, once a terrorist, always
What's
a
the
terrorist.
history of the King David Hotel so I can have
To
that
my understanding,
memorized?
it was a bunch of extremists. Because listen,
It was the Ergen, right?
I as a Muslim can say, yeah, we have some extremists. Christians can admit it. What, their group is immune? Only they don't have. Even feminists have extremists. Sports fans have extremists. But their group, they don't have any extremists, right? This guy just said everyone in Lebanon should be wiped out. That's not extreme.
Incredible.
Pull it up, bro.
So this is the King David
They
Hotel
dressed up.
bombing. It's in part of the Jewish insurgency in Palestine in 1946.
Imagine insurgency in where? Palestine.
2 years before the Rothschilds came in and the state was created. So the British administrative headquarters for mandatory Palestine housed in the southern wing of the King David Hotel in Jerusalem were bombed in a terrorist attack in 1946 by the
Literally
militant
the
right wing.
first-
I was right, the Ergen, yes.
The first terrorist attack ever in the Middle East.
And right, it was these underground groups called the Ergen. Do you know the IDF was formulated off these 5 paramilitary terrorist groups, the Ergen being one of them. IDF is literally, it's so funny that they say terrorists and Osmongold all day long, so they'd be like, yeah, they should kill the terrorists, they should kill the terrorists. The IDF or the IOF is literally founded off of these. The Ergen then became the IDF. 91 people of various nationalities were killed, including Arabs,
Including
British
Jews.
and 46 were injured.
Sounds like the Hannibal directive was from day one, bro.
They'll take their own out.
But what did they do? Watch what they did.
The hotel was on site of
They're
the
gonna nuke
central
this guy
offices
again with this. Are you
of
sure?
the British mandatory.
Bro, we just got you back on.
This is
YouTube.
Wikipedia. This is part of it now.
Are you sure? We need you, Steve. Yeah.
Inshallah, stay safe. He said the hotel was here principally.
Look what they did. Look, read that part. Disguised as what?
They got to prove the Haganah. The main motive of the bombing was to destroy documents incriminated the Jewish agency attacks against the British, which
they
were
were-
obtained by the Operation Aga. So they wanted to destroy information. They were burning books,
And they were attacking the people that helped them get the fucking place.
disguised as Arab workmen and as hotel waiters. Oh, sounds like ISIS. Wow. This is on Wikipedia. They were. It's like those prank videos from 2012. You remember when they? That's literally what.
That's why I'm scared. When someone like Laura Loomer says, oh, something's coming worse than 9/11, I'm scared to come to the tunnel right now, dude. Something worse than 9/11.
don't be scared.
Something worse than 9/11. Something worse
Scared.
than 9/11.
Scared.
I just want to see the end of oppression on Earth, bro. I want to live for that. So.
No, you'll be. What are you scared of? We can't fear death. We can't live like
No,
that.
I don't fear death. I just, I want to see, like,
This is what the IDF is like. This is what that attack was. This is how Israel was formulated. Literally.
run.
That's actually what they were doing.
One of the 10,
Except with a real bomb and not a backpack.
one of the 10 commandments was thou shalt not bear false testimony. One of God's 10 commandments in their book. I say to you, O righteous ones, God said, do not bear false witness. And not only are you bearing false witness, you are creating chaos, evil, corruption throughout the earth, and then you act like you're the innocent one.
Wait, so they claim to be peacemakers while they spread corruption in the land? Have you heard of Rabbi Mizrahi? I want to get this guy. You have. I'm surprised. So
Guy's a legend, dude.
a legend.
He's a fucking legend.
He's funny. He's
At
good.
least he says what he actually feels.
Exactly. He's the one who actually says what he feels. Okay, let me show you this one though.
One time said to his
So I'm
student,
supposed to bring him on stream, and then he mentions
take off this glima. How do you call this glima that the priests wear, that black thing? Huh? What's the name of it?
the idol worshippers. He's the first rabbi that's just straight up and doesn't try to sugarcoat it.
Nobody knows.
I respect him for it.
I do.
Huh?
I swear to God, I
I
respect
do.
him. And he says on camera he doesn't give a fuck, dude.
But Muslims actually relate because it's like it's refreshing to see them just straight up say what we all know.
Mad
A
refreshing.
habit? Like bad habits?
Skip ahead a little. It's right here.
So that's very good. The Christian professor, thousands have changed their life. Goyim.
Goyim.
Now, many Muslims are now very interested in Judaism. Why? There's one Muslim clown, someone who converted to Islam, supposedly somebody on social media, has millions of views, millions of followers, likes to laugh a lot, to cut parts from the lecture and laugh under the picture. You know how they are? It's a new style now. Like a little chimpanzee on the corner, laughing.
You called me a chimpanzee on the corner. Did he cook me?
He's trying.
It was pretty funny. He's a funny guy, dude. He's laughing all the time. It's so funny. He's calling me a chimpanzee. Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
And you have many other chimpanzees out there in the jungle, and they laugh with him. But we have a say in the Torah, צוחק מי שצוחק אחרון. Doesn't matter who laughs now. Laugh all you want. We will see how you laugh when you stand in front of Hashem for your
I
tribe.
guarantee you. I guarantee you it won't be you laughing, bro.
It's funny because he's literally laughing as he says that, but anyway.
I guarantee you it won't be laughing.
I'm supposed to do it. It's supposed to be in a week. I'm going to be speaking to Rabbi Mizrahi. I'm very...
For real?
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, that's a dope.
let's be real for a second, Beck. What are the chances that they just flake? If it's like, oh, let's do it 2 weeks from now because he's busy on the Sabbath. You know, they've been dancing around it for a while. I think there's a 75% chance that he just flakes.
I'm definitely tuning in for that.
That's going to be a banger.
Dude,
We got the
instant hit, dude. Classic.
Yeah.
You've been pulling them in, dude.
Yeah, so I actually, it's good that you're here. He says some things here that I would need to figure out how to refute, like, if you could listen.
Good luck trying to laugh there. When they will show you your stupid laugh, making laugh at things. By the way, you should know that a lot of the listeners over there became fascinated with my lectures. I'm beginning to get more and more emails every day. I'm Muslim, I found you here, I found you by Tucker, I found you by Candice, I found you by the snake. Every one of them have a neck. Snake,
snake.
SNEAKO.
Yo, which one of you
SNEAKO.
emailed Rabbi Mizrahi saying that I'm a snake and you Who emailed him saying that? Was that you?
SNEAKO.
The fact he said your name, you're already goated. The fact that he just said your name
I made it to Torah lecture, Beck.
in a video,
I made it to Torah lecture.
automatically goated, bro. Bro, I hope my name gets mentioned.
SNEAKO. SNEAKO.
I feel like it's AI. How good this is.
Adam and Eve and the SNEAKO. So whatever.
He said Adam and Eve and the SNEAKO. I'm the snake from Adam and Eve.
So you know, Baruch Hashem, they have so many Muslims in the world. Can grab them by the millions. So now they all of a sudden, some of them are intelligent. They listen. But they have a
The
very
rest of us are
serious impact.
stupid.
Someone sent me a screenshot that one of his listeners told him, "What are you doing? You're making a lot of Muslims going after that rabbi." If that Muslim was a man of the truth, why does it bother you? If the rabbi showed the truth, people are interested in the truth. Why does it bother you? If you yourself is a searcher of the truth, everybody should listen to why they listen and choose if they want to follow that truth. But politics is everywhere, not just in Judaism. You have it in Islam, you have it in Christianity, and you have it everywhere you go. If the speaker is not from our side or our community or our religion,
If they're goy.
it doesn't matter what he say. Automatically he has an X on him. Why? It's not one of us. But what if he's speaking the truth of God? It's not relevant. It's not one of us. What, you want us to be like him? If that's the truth, why not? The answer is because they don't really care about the truth. That's why this entire fight with the Jews and Judaism, it should have not been from the religion. Because if they would know their Quran, they should admire the Jews.
He admitted it. He admitted it.
Admitted what?
that we don't hate them. The Quran doesn't tell us to hate them.
Exactly. And then he'll say that Muslims are terrorists. Okay, that's the response there. That's good. I'm downloading Beck's talking points for this part. I want to see.
There are unbelievable things about the Jews in the Quran.
Like what?
How they rebelled over and over and over again.
How they worship the calf, the golden cow.
How they kept mocking Moses when he was like telling them to sacrifice a cow and they didn't listen.
So what are the tremendous things that he's referencing?
I guess he's going to refer to how they received scripture and the prophets. But let's see. I don't know. I'm curious to see what he says. Does he say anything?
Muhammad spoke highly about the Jews.
Did he?
I thought we're supposed to hate them. I thought we're supposed to
Great
be
point.
enemies. It's like the video the video I just did is popular.
Yeah, actually, that's a great response. It's like they say that Muslims hate Jews, and the rabbi is here saying, no, Quran says no.
And Muhammad revered them.
But what is he referencing here when he says Muhammad spoke highly of the Jews?
But that's what he's saying. Watch.
And but do you know what he's referencing? I want to.
I'm not sure if that's happening.
He said that he hid his weapons by a Jew that he trusted him. He said he can do business with the Jews. They don't collect interest. It says in the Quran that the land of Israel belonged to the Jews. And
What's that quote? Prophet Muhammad said that the land of Israel.
I don't know if that's in the Quran. Bro. They had a promised land.
And then they betrayed the covenant. They betrayed the
They
commandments.
had a promised land, yes. But
So there's
remember,
no
the
longer-
Israelites. But many people would say, are these the ancestors of them? And most people would argue, no, these are not the ancestors of those Israelites.
So who are the true Israelites? The Palestinians?
We don't know, bro.
We don't know.
They're definitely not white boys from Europe, I can tell you that much.
Well, he's with Mizrahi, which means Moroccan. He's a Moroccan Jew.
Persian Jew.
Yeah, ironically, he's the more brown out of the three of us here. I'm Asian, you're white.
No, I've seen some Semitic Jews, though, bro.
Yeah, that's
They're
true. That's true.
dark, bro. They look like Arabs.
So, what passage are they going to reference? I don't know if you've had this in a debate when they say that in the Quran. I've heard this before, and so is the response, is the correct response, and I've used this, that it was promised, but it was betrayed. So it's no longer promised to you if you're worshiping a cow and worshiping yourselves. If you traded the word of God with
Well, they
rabbinical.
broke the covenant, dude.
So that's the response. You broke the
Yeah, they
covenant.
broke the covenant.
Okay.
And God keep giving you chances, and you guys mocked him, and you chopped John the Baptist's head off. Then he sent you the Messiah. You tried to hang him on a cross like a piñata. What do you think? You think you're still promised now?
Okay.
No, dude.
Fair.
the God of the Jews saved them from the wicked Pharaoh, and he brought them into Israel, and he gave them the land. There's no such thing Palestine in the Quran. This joke and scam did not exist in the time of Muhammad.
See, this is where I would combat this argument. You guys were destroyed by the Romans and the Byzantines, right?
Yep.
The Christians kicked them out for
Umar brought them back in the 80 families.
500 years.
Yeah.
But my clip on Instagram is fire. It's all about this.
Okay.
500 years, right?
Yeah.
My friend, 500 years is twice the amount of time America's a country right now. Mm-hmm. Right? We're celebrating 250 this July 4th.
Alhamdulillah.
As a country. America.
Let's go.
Okay? 500 years, they weren't allowed to step foot into the city. Very rare instances, they were not allowed to step foot into Jerusalem.
Couldn't go.
Muslims get in power, Omar al-Khattab, he brings them back.
Back in.
So
80 families.
if you were kicked out and you lost the land, and then people that had nothing to do with it bring you back,
Right.
how could you treat us like this, bro?
Repay the favor.
How could you treat... You should be ashamed of yourselves, bro.
How could
You
you?
should be ashamed of yourselves, bro.
How dare you?
It's just... It's shame. Imagine from inception we protected them, bro. Shameful, bro. But these narratives need to be shattered, right? Because this history is important.
But this is true, correct? It's like the name, he's right. This is not mentioned in the Quran. The word Palestine. This
No,
comes-
it's not.
Yeah, you have Palestina that comes afterwards from different empires.
Yeah.
And what is important about this historical context from the formation of the name Palestine? You know, because Jerry Seinfeld, I'm sure you saw it. I'll show you.
Yeah, that was my friend that did that to him.
I know this guy.
I just met that kid I met him during Ramadan.
Finesse.
Bro, I met Finesse during Ramadan. Yo, shout out Finesse if you're watching, bro. Bro, we were having some funny ass conversations. And every sudden I see him pop up with DJ Khaled. I see him pop up with Seinfeld.
Well, let's stay on point though. So what would the response be to this?
Can we get a free Palestine? Can we get a free Palestine? Come on, give us one free Palestine.
It doesn't exist.
I'd have been like, the Holocaust doesn't exist. That's what I would have said.
Your mother doesn't exist.
If you're going to be disrespectful like that, I'd be like, okay, I guess the Holocaust didn't exist. If you're going to say that type of comment.
Yeah, because like you could also say like America didn't exist when this was created. You know, like none of the countries today existed at the time, right? So
I lost so much respect for Seinfeld, bro.
So what is the formation of Palestine? When did this come into existence? How did it go from the chosen land to Palestine? What do you know?
It was during the course of the Ottoman Empire. Remember, there was a lot of empires, bro.
Non-stop. It kept being traded.
First was the Caliphate.
Yeah. Then you had the Crusades.
Then you had all the different kingdoms of the Muslims, right? And then you had the Crusades back and forth, and you had World War I, World War II, right? And that's when this switched ownership.
Okay.
But regardless of what it was called, they use religion as a way to justify them taking it, and they use Islam as an excuse to try to dehumanize the faith, which is their biggest fucking mistake. The most catastrophic mistake that the Israelis made, and those pushing their propaganda made, was going after the entire religion of Islam. They would have been much wiser just to demonize the Arabs. When they went after the whole religion of Islam, they poked 2 billion people in the eye with their TV and their social media. And
was it a mistake? Look how easy it was. It's
catastrophic mistake.
Was it? Look, what is the Ummah doing in response?
Well, the majority of the Ummah.
What are we doing?
Is,
like, was it a mistake?
Shameful.
Also, it's like if they just stuck to Arabs, then they have the Christian angle. By putting it on Muslims, this is how you create an us versus them. That's how you get Christian Zionism. And the Ummah's doing nothing in response. It's pathetic.
Nothing.
It's pathetic.
And they attack the few people that are. I've been attacked more by the Haram police than anybody else. I get more love from Christians, I swear to God, from Christians sending me messages than I do from Muslims. And they say, thank you. And you really taught me some things. And I don't hate Muslims anymore. And I don't hate Arabs anymore. I'm not even Arab, bro. You're not Arab.
I'm not.
A lot of people that are sticking up for what's right are not Arab or Muslim.
Yeah.
So to me, I never claimed to be an imam, bro. I never once came out and said, I'm the best. And I'm the best human being. And I'm perfect. And I don't make mistakes. And I'm not an imam.
I'm top G, top striker. I'm the smartest, richest, most Googled, best man. Obey me.
Dude, don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that fucking clown, dude.
What?
You know when he has that video where he's screaming, he goes, and you could have been someone. I could have been, and you could have been
You
a
could have
legend.
been something.
You could have been a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Instead, he sold his soul, bro.
You know what he is now? He's
He could have been a fucking legend.
For the idol worshippers, bro.
Andrew Tate could have been a fucking legend, bro. Like a real legend.
He picked Dunya over Dean. He ironically took the blue pill. This is him now. You know this?
No.
This is what he became.
No.
Okay, continuing on. This is important stuff to learn how to refute. I think
It isn't a legend.
And scam did not exist in the time of Muhammad. The name Palestina was made by the Romans.
First of all, their religion is
2000
named after Judea, right? Christianity is named after Christ. Islam is the only one that says submission to the Creator, bro.
What's the definition of Judea?
Look up what the word Judaism means, bro. Google it. 'Cause again, I'm fried right now. I drank too much tea.
Oh, you did? Oh, you're high off that tea.
No, I'm not high, bro.
Okay, Judea says also Judea is the mountainous historical region of Lebanon, because corresponding to the southern portion of ancient Palestine south of the land.
So the faith's named after a geographic location.
Okay,
Christianity is named after Christ.
okay, a guy, a
Option
Jew.
3 is Islam.
So the first of the three Abrahamic faiths, the first one's named after a piece of land. The second one's named after a Jew. The third one's named after submission to God.
That's what the word Islam means, submission.
So of the three, it's Jew land, Jew, God. Of the three.
Basically,
years ago.
Let's make it rough cut.
Why they called Israel Palestina? Because there used to be Goyim named Philistines, not Arabs.
Goyim?
Nothing to do with Ishmael. Plishtim. And because of the Plishtim, they hated the Jews, the Romans. So they wanted to give it to the Jews. They named Israel Palestina after the Philistine, which has nothing to do with Arabs. There's no such thing, Palestinians.
What are the Philistines? I've heard Philistines, what they call
I've heard
somebody dumb.
Philistines in the Bible.
It's probably the same thing. So what's the...
I'm not sure.
This is why I love this Torah study. It's like really... If Philistines were an ancient seafaring people who established confederacy of the city-states... Oh, in Gaza. So it's a different tribe. It's like an Arab subgroup,
They're
I
like
guess.
the ancient people that lived there.
Oh, they're like Greek, originated from Southern Europe before settling in the Levant. Okay.
It's like regular Arabs from different countries that's staying in Gaza. from Kuwait, from Syria, from Lebanon, from Egypt, from Jordan, from Iraq.
Like you guys, you came from Poland, you came from Germany, you
One
came from
family called El
Switzerland,
Baghdad.
you came from all over and went there and kicked them all out.
So what would you say when they say, I've seen white people in the chat earlier were saying Jews aren't actually white, but there's generations of intermingling, obviously. They have so much European DNA. There is some trace you can go back and say that like maybe there's like 10%, 5%
I mean,
Semitic.
fuck, you got some.
I got 10%. Yeah, why did he look at me like that? Bro?
No,
Did you chat? Did you see that? That he looked at me like I was an enemy for a second. His eyes just flipped like Jared Kushner's. But what is there to say when they say about the European mixed breeding? What's the response to that?
I don't know. I guess I'm off tonight, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're chilling. Okay.
I usually go on
from
rampages.
Baghdad.
I don't know. Maybe the elevation's too high up here, dude.
Yeah.
But what do I
Kuwaiti.
think? I really don't think that these people are genetically connected to those people at all. I think very little.
It's all made up. Do you believe in the Khazarian theory?
Yeah. That's what I believe.
That's a consensus one there. A lot of people don't.
I
Why,
mean,
why do you believe in that one? A lot of people say it's
because
just-
look at them, bro. They're white as fuck, bro.
Yeah, they are. And they get sunburned. I was speaking to an Israeli at the 1 minute podcast in the subway station. He's like, it's promised to me 3,000 years ago. He's literally peeling on his nose. His skin is burning because he just came back from Tel Aviv. His skin is not accustomed to that land.
They die. If they go on that sun, they're dead. Do you understand how pale white you are if you're from the Caucasus, bro? You will burn up in that sun, dude.
Okay, so there's a valid point there because they banned DNA testing in Israel, correct?
From what I understand.
All right, so how do they even determine who's Jewish or not? How can they determine who has the right to go?
I wish I could have got a free vacation, bro.
You were taking the 7K?
Birthright, dude.
I don't have it. I mean, I'm cooked now.
You don't get it? If you go, you're dead, dude.
Yeah, do I get it?
If you only have 10%. But let's see if you qualify for.
Yeah, does it look like a qualified back? SNEAKO, you are a clown from Haim Ghazali, IDF missile. Does it look like a qualified?
That's crazy that they put your name on a missile that probably took out a kid, bro.
This is 2 years ago. You know what's interesting? I know it's
Fucking wild, bro.
Martyred someone. Look, this was the same day.
They love you, dude.
I got banned on Instagram right after this. I know why they have some weird. I don't know, but
They got a fetish for you, dude.
astaghfirullah.
It's from Kuwait. Arafat was from Kuwait. The leader of the Palestinian himself was from Kuwait. There's no such thing Palestinian. But
He's saying Yahya Sinwar is from Kuwait.
I'm not an expert, bro.
Okay, but I like these talking points. You don't see someone talking like
The
that.
difference between being a fucking idiot and a wise person
Is admitting when they don't know.
Yeah,
Admitting when
when
they
you
don't
don't know, you don't know.
So
I
Yahya
don't know.
Sinwar is not from Kuwait. He was born and raised in the Khan Yunis refugee camp in Gaza Strip. Okay.
So he's lying.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. He was born in jail. He was born in a prison. You might be thinking of Khalid Mashal, who spent a significant portion of his career in Kuwait before moving to other nations like Jordan. Okay.
the way, the Arabs don't even know how to say Palestinian. They don't know how to say P.
Why does he
They
always go
don't
like
have P
this
in
like,
their-
when he talks? Like,
Because smiling, you're going to have to face Hashem if you smile. Remember?
yeah.
The Arabs are the goyimni. The goyimni. If you don't want to position yourself as evil, then you got to stop looking like a wicked witch of the West. He looks like a bad guy in a Disney cartoon.
Alphabet. They say Palestine. They want pizza. If an Arab come to your pizza shop, give me 2 pizza, please. They don't know how to say pizza.
Look at the non-goy laughing. I thought the goyim were gonna have to face all their laughter. It's pretty laughy in this Torah
He's
study.
entertaining.
He's funny.
He's fucking funny.
I watched all his content.
Try.
And listen,
Speak to it.
some of the things he stuff, like we kind of believe in too, though. Some of the stuff.
You know who he really reminds me of, the show and everything?
What? Call Saul.
Arab that speaks Arabic, they can say P. So how do you become Palestine if you don't know how to say P? You get the point?
They changed it to F, Palestine.
They changed it to Palestine. Tough. But in the Torah, it didn't call Philistine. It's called Plishtim. Philistine, not Philistine. Since your whole religion and your entire ideology is all a scam, you have to add one scam to cover for the previous scam, and another one, and another one, and another one. You know how
Every
the liars
accusation
are.
is an admission
Why do you say that?
to them, bro.
Oh, this putting scams on top of scams? Yeah,
You know, like, what are they called, bro? Mortgage-backed derivatives? Stuff like that, you know?
subprime mortgages.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
30% interest. Well,
Liars need to have very good memory. If you're dumb, you're a terrible liar. In order for you to be a good liar and succeed in your lies, you have to have great memory and sharpness. Why? You just lied 2 months ago to someone. If you don't have a good memory, 2 months later, this puppy comes up and you tell him complete different details.
I just figured it out. You know why Rabbi Mizrahi is refreshing? Because this is not Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire show. Ben Shapiro is directed for the Goyim. It's meant to be propaganda. This is Torah study. He's speaking to his own people.
He would
So he doesn't need to lie.
He would be number one in the world if they just let him talk. Microphone here.
No, but the difference is, like Ben Shapiro, everything out of his mouth is propaganda. It's all a lie. He's speaking to Jews. He's speaking to his Torah lecture. So he doesn't need to lie because he's not speaking. I think the reason that he's going to bail on our interview next week is because he's supposed to lie to me. Is he not? I don't want to get this incorrect. But I don't think he's going to be factual. I think he's afraid to have to shift the way he speaks because he's open and he's honest. There's one thing you can call him. He's not a liar.
I respect him. I'll say it publicly.
You call me a chimpanzee.
Just saying, well, not for that.
I know.
But what I'm saying, at least he has the balls to say what he actually feels and believes, and he's not playing games.
Yeah.
Wait a
But
minute.
it
I
would be
thought you
interesting. I mean, if he doesn't come on, then what you said is 100% correct.
And he said, the reason I asked, because I've seen him in interviews and debates, I watched a lot of his content, he said that he would speak to people and that what they challenge him and stuff. I don't even want to debate him. They were really nervous. I'm speaking to 2 different mediators. They came up nonstop with they sent voice notes. The first thing when I asked to do the interview, this was our response. You can send voice note questions through WhatsApp, and he's going to send voice note responses back.
So they could coach him.
So because Mossad can approve it. That's what type of interview is that? It's like,
That's not an interview.
They really do think we're subhuman idiots because, like, what is this?
The whole point of an interview is that you can't escape. Cameras on. You know, nowhere to run.
Exactly.
You can't.
Do it live. Do it live.
Fuck it, we do it live. Like,
Exactly.
what was his name? Conan O'Brien?
were there. No. Who told you I was there?
Let's see a little
You!
more. I'm just interested.
No, you're wrong. I'm not wrong. But if he's so sharp, you remember all his lies. You see, when they came to write the New Testament, they couldn't remember the entire Tanakh. Even if you're a big rabbi today, you don't remember the whole Tanakh. It's 24 long books. You have thousands of names and genealogy, description and details and dates and locations, and everything connects to everything. So if you come to make a fake religion and claim that it's part 2 of Judaism, meaning God gave until Shir HaShirim, Song of Song, from now on he left the Jews, and now he's giving us another book, the New Testament. The old one belongs to the Jews, the new one belongs to us, the Christians. It's from the same God, and it's a continuation from his first book. Sounds very convincing. There's only one problem. To make such a fake book perfect with no mistake, you have to be super computer head. Why? How are you going to remember who gave birth to who? There was no printing. I want to remind you, today you have Google. If the faker that wrote the Quran would do it today, he would do a much, much better job, because he would search in Google. Who was the son of who? And for instance, today he would not make a mistake saying that the uncle of JC is Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses and Aaron.
Is it funny he can't say Jesus, he has to say JC? It's like,
Why? He would ask ChatGPT, hey, my name is Muhammad.
it's like a curse word.
Tell me, Kif Halak AI. Tell me, please.
Kif halak.
Tell me, please. Is it possible that Musa, is going to be the uncle of JC, the Christian Yoshke?
So why does he call it JC? Because it's like a curse word to him. It's like this is you instead of saying the F word, he says JC because he will start seething and burning. They really hate Jesus, bro.
Ahmed, very dumb question. I'm sorry, but how can he be his uncle if he lived 1,300 years before him? You get the point? Today they wouldn't make so many mistakes. Also, the New Testament, which is much more ridiculous, they have so many mistakes in every page. They wouldn't make a lot of those mistakes.
He actually shit on the Bible.
Yeah, no, he does all the time. He calls them idol worshippers. This is a good detour because he has his mediators. They say that he has a respect for Islam that he doesn't have for Christianity. You know, this is a short video. We can see. Look at the difference. This is actually right up Beck's alley. Beck loves to speak about the 3 different Abrahamic religions. I'm curious to see your response to this video. This is the difference between Judaism, Islam, and Christianity.
Christians and Muslims do not contradict the Torah. They admit the Jews received the Torah in Mount Sinai in front of millions of people.
Correct. And they burned it. Correct. They never preserved it properly. So even the Torah that exists today is not the authentic
Remember,
Torah.
they were reconquered by the Babylonians, bro. They were cut off from the Torah when they were conquered by the Babylonians, to my understanding. And they started changing the Torah, which is why they were allowed to be conquered by them. Because remember, when they went to Babylon, they were brutally oppressed, bro. Even worse than Pharaoh. By the rivers of Babylon, where we met. You ever heard that?
No.
So you know they got reconquered.
Okay.
Right after they were freed from Pharaoh, they were conquered by the Babylonians.
All right.
During that time period, they were cut off from the Torah.
How long?
That's
was this
also
period?
which the greatest book came out,
Right. How?
Talmud.
Didn't that come like 1,500 years after the Torah?
It came during the times of Babylon.
And the Torah never. I mean, the Talmud never came. It was written. The rabbis just debated with
Exactly.
God, so they never really arrived. It wasn't
I gotta, please, I could be wrong. Please double check what I'm saying.
Someone fact check it.
So they were cut off from the Torah during that time period, bro.
So how long?
That's where a lot of this black magic shit got put in.
Oh, like the Kabbalah.
Exactly.
Came from Babylonians.
Then the Persians conquered the Babylonians, told them, now go back to Israel.
Okay.
They rebuilt the second temple.
Right.
They were waiting for the Messiah.
Uh-huh.
His name was Jesus Christ in
Uh-huh.
English. Isa in Arabic,
Alayhi
peace
salam.
be upon him. And he came,
Uh-huh.
and they denied him, bro. And they mocked him. If they would have accepted Christ, there wouldn't be three religions today. There would have only been one faith.
Alhamdulillah.
If they wouldn't have chopped John the Baptist's head off and tried to humiliate the Messiah, Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, there would have only been one religion on earth. And us and the non-believers, the polytheists. Not the infidels, the way they say. The Quran doesn't refer to Christians and Jews as infidels. It refers to them as the people of the book.
Yeah, you're right.
Give me 1 second. Let me see what this kid wants.
A million times.
What's up?
Water in a charger?
Let me get him up water.
Oh yeah, no problem. There's water.
You understand? There would have been one religion, bro.
Yeah. There's water right here. This is a fresh juice too. If you want a little fresh juice. Yeah, this is kid on the balcony. It's not Sonny. You think Sonny was calling him for a water? Yeah. What do you thought? Sonny goes, hey, can I have a water, please? Do you think I just made him wait? Oh, kind of juice? It's just Sonny like, hey, I'm getting thirsty. Hey, Beck, I'm getting hungry out here. No, the chat was asking if that was Sonny calling you. Oh, he is? Oh, okay. I'm happy to go see him again, though. No, he's not banished, bro. Chat, be respectful. Sonny is Beck's kid. No, that's his uncle.
Dad, you know how to 820 charge?
A who?
Charger for the new.
For the new iPhone, a USB-C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen more wires in my life.
This is the studio. I got my whole operation out here. Do you need a brick too?
Yeah, if you have a head. Sorry, everyone. It's not easy being a dad, an Albanian, and a superhero.
All respect, man. Our family comes
It's
first.
not easy being a dad, a superhero, and a Albanian.
And a jihadist.
Yeah, God forbid, bro.
God forbid. You don't want to be a jihadist?
We are peaceful people, bro.
I'm a jihadist.
Yeah.
But
You're a struggler?
yeah, I struggle every day.
Struggler?
Hold on. I think this one's better.
Here.
Try this for you. I don't think that USB's broken. This.
Yeah, that is broken.
Beck thinks jihad is violent.
No, but they'll set you up with that word.
I don't care. I'm not gonna. Beck, we can't obey their propaganda. You can't capitulate your faith for their propaganda. I'm a jihadist. Alhamdulillah. I'm a jihadist.
No, I know what you're trying to say, but
I know what I am. You know what I am saying.
What I'm saying is, I know that they've set people up in this country just for using that word. They've set them up and thrown them in prison
For saying jihad.
just for saying that word. What word are you saying?
Jihad.
I know people in prison today just for using that word.
No, you don't.
I swear to God.
Well, someone who said I'm a jihadist?
No, they try to make it sound like that's what they were up to. Meanwhile, they weren't. And they're called the Fort Dick Six. Pull it up.
The Fort Dick Six.
From what I understand,
Isn't this where
these
Diddy's held?
these kids were set up, from what I understand. They had never had any intention to fucking do anything, from what I understand.
6 radicalized men in 2007 for plotting a terror attack regarding the U.S. Army base at Fort Dick.
And they were just like, from what I understand, joking around. They sent in a CI trying to set these guys up. Another fucking snake. to set these young boys up and make it look like they were up to something no good when they, from what I understand, they weren't. They made a documentary about it.
You think it's another King David hotel where they're dressed up like the...
No, like from what I understand, these kids were never up to, they were never going to go doing anything. They sent feds in to try to like entrap them, bro.
Oh, so I'm not a jihadist, actually. I wanted to tweet that so bad for so long, just I'm a jihadist.
They'll take that clip right there and make it sound. They'll take that clip.
Well, look up the definition of jihad. Jihad is smiling. This is jihad right now.
I understand what you're saying.
I just committed jihad. Look, ready?
But you act like...
Yeah, you want to be jihad?
You act like these people play by the rules, bro. They'll take your clip out of context.
They already do. They banned me from Australia for that.
And like, fucking put you everywhere like this. But look,
Beck, if I was the type of guy to bend and fold and like obey their then I wouldn't be me. I mean, like, that's my...
Now, the classical definition means to struggle. And the struggle is within.
Yeah.
To battle your own desires, your own evil within your own heart.
Not watching porn is jihad.
From the classical Islamic definition, yes.
Which is what we follow. We don't follow
It means to struggle. It means to do righteousness. It means to give charity.
Praying
it means to
jihad.
help. Bro, you're broke. You give your last dollar to someone.
I just committed jihad for your son.
That's struggle.
That right there. That was jihad.
That's the classical definition of the term. The mainstream media, politicians, and some crooked extremists have taken that word and tried to distort the meaning into every Muslim believes in this and everyone should chop everyone's head off. And they took the beautiful meaning.
So somebody has to change that. That's what I'm saying.
The beautiful meaning of it, which means to struggle, to strive to do better, bro, to be a better person.
So bending for their propaganda is not how we should act.
I agree.
This is the problem with the Ummah. There's 2 billion of us, and we're all afraid to say what we know is good. That's the issue.
I agree.
You know what Sharia law? What does Sharia mean? You know.
Following God's commandments. Basically, like following God's guidance.
Well, what is the translation of the word Sharia?
The law.
Law.
Yeah.
Law
and order. Law and order.
Law. But people thought it means
Sharia law in America means we obey the American laws. You know that, right?
Yeah. You have to obey the law of the land.
You have to obey the law of the land. So when they actually say ban Sharia, it's like, well, no, you don't want to ban that because our faith teaches us that we're supposed to respect the rules and regulations, the Constitution, the laws that exist.
Yeah. So I want Sharia law in America.
That's literally what Sharia teaches us. It teaches us to, this the Prophet said, when you live amongst other people and they're in power, respect the laws. And if not, then leave. If you can't obey or work within that society, then you're supposed to leave that society. So,
what about Haibar? Okay, let's move on.
Let's
move on. Let's see.
That was
So there's no contradiction here.
Yeah, they betrayed it. They were supposed to follow the rules, and then it was,
There's no. Do not contradict the Torah. They admit the Jews received the Torah in Mount Sinai in front of millions of people.
I don't know about millions, but okay.
So there's no contradiction here. There's no disagreement. Every one of the Christians, the religious Christians and the religious Muslims, admit and believe that God gave the Jewish people the Torah in Mount Sinai a little bit more than 3,300 years ago.
The Israelites, they weren't called Jews back then.
What's the difference?
That's a more modern word for them, bro.
Okay.
They were called the children of Israel. Yah ben Yisrael. They were the children of Israel.
All right.
They weren't called Jews.
Oh, literally Israel.
Israelites, yeah, bro.
Isaac's name was changed to Israel, correct?
Correct. So it's like Jacob, no? The house of Jacob.
Okay.
Isaac.
All right. But don't the Jews come from that family anyway?
Yeah, they come from Abraham, just the same way.
Well, they came from Isaac, and then Arabs came from Ishmael.
That's correct.
So how is it incorrect to say Jews instead of Israelites?
I'm saying that word came later, bro.
Okay.
The word Jew.
Okay.
Right? So when he's saying, oh, gave to the Jews, but you guys weren't called Jews back then. You understand?
Yeah.
Albanians, we were called Jews. Then we got the word Albanian. We were ancient, Pelagesians, Illyrians, then we became the Albanians. The largest tribe of the Illyrians was the Albanoid tribe. That's where the word Albanian comes from.
Okay.
But technically, that was only the name of one tribe.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with them, they weren't called Jews back then.
Okay.
They were the Israelites.
There was no Christianity. Christianity started 1,300 years after the Torah was given to the Jews. There were Judaism all over the world.
And 300 years after Jesus was
600.
Yeah, 600.
1,300 years before Christianity. The Jews already had a temple in Jerusalem for 410 years before JC. The symbol of Christianity was even. The Jews had another temple even before JC was born, meaning the second temple
was the sign that the Messiah was coming, bro. in the book of Daniel, if I'm not mistaken,
What happened?
in the prophecy of Daniel. So basically, bro, everything that was prophesied about the Messiah coming happened. When Jesus came, because he was the Messiah, right? They didn't accept him. That's why there's 3 divisions in the faiths of Abraham, because they didn't accept Christ, bro. If they accepted Christ, none of this would have happened. It would have been the believers of God versus the pagans on earth.
Destroyed in his days, meaning
But didn't Jesus say before Abraham was, I am?
Well, that's what the Bible says. He didn't say that.
He didn't say that?
Bro, those words, some argue come from... Have you ever watched the D-Dot debates, bro?
I have. I've been reading about his responses in comparative religion to...
It's phenomenal.
I've been reading. I didn't see the debates yet.
He was a goat.
But what if you concede that that's a real quote from Isa alayhi salam? Then what's the response?
It's not.
It's not? Okay.
I promise you. So
All
it's
right,
not.
sure. Right.
Okay.
Second Temple 2,000 years ago by the Romans. Christianity did not really start officially until the Romans joined Christianity. In the beginning, it was a very small cult. JC himself
It
never
was a
started
small
Christianity.
cult because only very few of the Israelites accepted Jesus as the Messiah, peace be upon him. Some of them were known as the Ebionites.
And they were persecuted by Paul.
They were hunted down by Paul, Saul, Christian murderer, Christian massacrer. And you know what's crazy to me? But I never understood from the Christian perspective. This guy
Paul?
is on the Paul's on the road to Damascus. He sees Christ. So if you're saying Christ is God and Paul sees God, that means Paul's a prophet in your religion.
I know. They said I had debated Christians yesterday in Times Square. They said that. I'm wondering what the response would be. We are making tangents, but what?
I mean, that never made sense.
No, it doesn't. But so yeah, they actually do concede that he's a prophet.
Oh, so they do say
When he said what? Anyone have a timestamp? It's around here.
For you.
Yesterday.
He died for you. He loves you. He loves you.
I bring
He
up
speaks
Paul.
allegorically and it is specific.
So not his blood.
His blood shed for you on the
Earlier,
cross.
it's like-
So now, if people have never
I
heard
think we
the name of
should. We
Jesus,
believe in repentance. Catholics believe in repenting to a priest. You have to go to confession and confess your sins to a guy. I think that communication should.
Or it was at the end. If anyone find me timestamp, we'll go back. But he's saying they concede that Paul is a prophet. But then they say that there's no final prophet. It's confusing.
Bro,
It
you can't
started-
get one straight answer, bro.
No, I can't. Even like they were
Not
saying
about Trinity, not about Paul,
they
not
said-
about nothing.
They said Jesus' blood will save you. I'm like, God's blood's gonna save me. He's like, you're taking it literally. I'm like, I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. You think I'm just gonna accept it without any logic? What do you mean God's blood? What does that mean? Anyway,
According to all opinions, at least 7 years after he died.
Listen,
He
if I
did not
wasn't
start-
a Muslim, I would be a Jew. I'm talking about theologically. They believe in one God, no statues, none, right? So that stuff,
no, they commit more shirk than the Christians.
well, it depends what sect and depends what. But I'm
No,
saying,
rabbinical Judaism, they kind of make themselves divine. Just the fact that they're the chosen people, that's associating others with God. They think that there's something divine within them that makes them superior to the Goyim. That is more shirk than any Christian.
I'm talking about how they view God. Forget how they view themselves.
They
God.
kind of view themselves as godly if they're chosen.
And listen, I agree, they're arrogant as fuck, but I'm talking about not associating anything with God.
Themselves. That arrogance transcends arrogance. That's divinity at a point. If you believe you're chosen, that's idolatry. Christians believe in 3. They believe in themselves.
Again, surface level. No statues, no pictures, no idols, only praying to God directly.
But the statues and pictures are themselves. It's like that's far worse than.
I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about surface level, bro. Simplistic understanding of the faith, bro.
I'll take Christian over that. I'll take a.
Christianity. He was a Jew, he lived like a Jew and died like a Jew. 7 years after he died, some say 100, some say 200, but at least 7 years according to all opinions, which is 3 generations. Meaning son and another son and another son. Only then people started to tell all kinds of stories and build him a character. Some say he's the Messiah, some say he's the Son of God. Christians among them argue about what he was. But one thing for sure, he did not start Christianity.
That's right.
Now, anyone who wants to know if Christianity is a valid religion should watch the debate that I had with a Christian professor years ago.
It's good.
There was a
saw it?
full debate.
Some of it, yeah.
I showed him without any doubt that this religion has nothing to do with the creator of the world. It's full of human errors, nothing adds up there. Many Christians who watched it left Christianity. Some of them converted to Judaism. Some of them became righteous Gentiles. Now I want to make it clear. The Jewish people never ever had any agenda or any plan to convert Gentiles to Judaism. That's the last thing on our mind. The opposite.
I'm glad he admits it. I'm glad he admits it. I just ran into Jews giving Jew dawa in Times Square, and they were giving a pamphlet on Noahide laws. This is the Goyim laws. So they were saying, we don't want you to become Jewish. Just follow these laws and be a good Goy, and you can go to Goy heaven.
We don't get to go to their heaven.
No. It's a bit lower. They get the deluxe VIP. They get the private jet. We get
we just don't burn in hell.
Coach class to heaven. They get.
But we don't get to burn in hell.
No. Goy heaven. Like this is where they're going, but they get to be. That's what I'm saying. This is far more idolatry and shirk than Christians. It's like they have their own heaven,
their own judgment.
Yeah, and they also Rabbi Mizrahi will say that states that bless them, they get rewarded. The states that curse and kick them out, they get punished. And so the Goyim are stupid to not help them because when you bless the Jews, you will be
it
blessed.
is superiority on a whole nother level.
It's so superior. It transcends racism. It's divinity.
It's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, they really.
I guess from that perspective, I see what you're saying. It's on a whole nother level. You want to talk about vanity?
Yeah.
When Jew comes to convert to Judaism, we are telling him to go and just be a righteous Gentile. He doesn't need the headache. He doesn't need all the learning.
You know what that proves to me? That proves to me that the God you worship is not a merciful God. If only a couple million can get into that level, that is not a merciful God. Therefore, by default, it cannot be the faith of God. Why would God make all these other human beings where they don't have a chance to strive? The whole point of being on this earth is to elevate, to evolve.
Right.
That anyone has a chance, regardless of their race, creed, religion, wherever they come from, they have a chance to find the truth and elevate to the highest level spiritually before they lose their life, right? Game over. He's telling you basically why. This is one of the reasons why I believe Islam is the truth. Based on their doctrine, you can't become to their level. You can never be an equal. Doesn't matter that you say, I know it's the truth. Judaism's the truth. It's something that's passed down through birth with them, genetics. Instead of something that I can achieve as a human being.
Yeah. You know the process to become Jewish?
Go ahead.
You have to go to rabbi court. Process to become
What'd
Muslim.
you ask? You asked Tate? Tate taught you?
Well, you have to go, it's several years. They told me yesterday it's 2 years. I've heard 7 years before. And you have to, basically they have to approve you. So they're the mediators, like all popes. That's why I'm saying it's divinity. Why are rabbis the deciders if you can become part of the truth?
Same issue I had with the Pope. The Pope making someone a saint is saying they're going to heaven. Right? Because the Pope can deem someone a saint, right? It's the same thing.
Did Jesus ever talk about a pope when he was alive?
No. And then that person is basically judging for God. When the minute you start judging other human beings for God,
You're adding divinity.
you're saying you're God.
I like Pope Leo. Why does he have a small hat?
And this is why, not to knock Christianity, not to knock, this is why, this
all
is
respect,
why,
man. Shout out to Pope Leo, all Christians.
this is why
love the Christian.
but this is why I follow Islam, bro.
Because it doesn't have any mediators. It doesn't apply any divinity. And Catholicism, I'm group Catholic.
And anyone can achieve salvation if they're righteous.
Yes. So you could kill and murder all your life and then say, Jesus, save me, and you're good. That doesn't make sense. And I talked about this in my debate yesterday. I think it was good. They said, as Jesus saves. They said, how do you make it to heaven? This is the back and forth. How do you make it to heaven? I said, you have to do what's right. They said that's arrogant. How can you do what's right without being saved by Jesus? And I was like, well, no, I follow Jesus, but I still have to do the right thing every day. If I just believe that I'm saved, then why am I not murdering and stealing, doing whatever I want?
He couldn't save himself, dude. How's he going to save us? He couldn't save himself. He didn't want to die. Matthew 26, he's begging God to help him, bro. Please.
God, why have you forsaken me?
He didn't. So it's like, leave Islam out of it, bro. And again, I'm not picking on them. These are like why I chose the faith.
Me too.
I don't come from a religious family. My family actually, bro, they used to pick on me when I be like, you know, even though
You were born Muslim?
not, bro, very secular. You gotta understand, Albanians are not
Yeah, I
really
know.
religious.
I think it was same with Yoake. I think he's born Albanian, but
So for me, when I started becoming like devout, because it made sense to me, it was, bro, when I started praying, like, why are you praying for? You're becoming this, you're becoming, like, dude, I feel something here. I see something here that I never saw before, you know? So that's, you know, but for me, like, none of the other stuff made sense, bro. I tried. It wasn't like I was spoon-fed this religion. I don't come from a religious family, bro. I spoke about this on the First Pillar podcast, right? I don't come from a religious family. They were actually against me when I started becoming religious. They used to make fun of me.
Oh.
They used to mock me.
if you were drinking, would they make fun of you, mock you?
No, they would try to invite me to drink. You know, some of them would make jokes, bro. Stuck for the law. They would say, why are you going to be, you know, why do you do all this? It's going to be, no one can make it. It's too hard to make it to heaven. It's just going to be you and Muhammad up there, peace be upon him. The rest of us, we're going to be down in hell drinking, chilling, sucking, all the evil people. This is the jokes they would make to me, bro. So the path of the believer is not an easy one, you know. It can be very lonely at times, when, especially in these times. Whereas the prophet said, peace be upon him, this world is a prison for the believer and paradise for the non-believer. And I felt that. Listen, bro, there's a lot of similarities between me and you. Not looks-wise yet. You might get here once you get married.
Inshallah.
Pop a few kids out, but being in the limelight and all that shit, I've been down that path.
Yeah.
And once you start going the other way, man, you kind of miss your old friends. You miss laughing, because when you're in that state, bro, nothing matters. But once you're conscious and you're awake and you start understanding how the world works and the universe works, and
you take the red pill.
What's supposed to be the red pill.
Yeah, no, you see the truth.
And it's like hard to go back the other way. But doesn't mean you don't miss it. I'm not going to say I don't miss it sometimes. You don't think I miss cracking a cold one and laughing? But it's the activity of fools.
It's 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. I'm in here looking at a rabbi debate he said about the club right now. You know, I'm 27 years old. I trust me, I feel the same thing right now.
And that's why shame on anyone.
I'm watching a rabbi video.
And even Tate, like, yo, I gave Tate a lot of slack. I didn't attack Tate right away.
Yeah, we know we gave him a lot of.
He's new to the faith, you know. Let's not be harsh. Like, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different journey. But bro, after the whole thing with this and that, and I got a security.
I heard that I tried to human traffic him, according to him. He said I tried to human, and then he wanted to do a video in New York, and then we were having a theological.
Bro, I saw that. I was dying laughing. I was fucking dying laughing. I mean, that's the extent of your lie. Like, that's how far. Like, that was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't be the furthest thing from that. But, you know, whatever. But
no, but it wasn't even he saying that in general. He said that I tried to do that to him.
That's what
when would that have happened? And then imagine that happened, and then you just kept that quiet for 4 years, and then you still were interacting and doing streams and doing podcasts, and then like, none of that makes any sense. And I'm like, how many people are like genuinely retarded watching this content? Because the fact that, like, you need to address this, I'm like, why?
You don't need to address anything. Bro, I got someone attacking me right now next. I don't care. Block. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Yeah.
Like, none of this matters. Like, none of these people matter, bro.
Right.
You find your tribe, you stick with your tribe. It's that simple.
Exactly. Well, just like Rabbi Misrahi. Let's see.
To revitalize our country,
and during these times of volatility is when you find the best
American-made
best people.
The Fed just installed a kill
That's the
switch
biggest
in your
lesson I
pocket.
learned in my 20s.
If you
is
have
who
over
to keep around and that I've been too trusted.
I learned that in my early 30s.
And who's real and who's not.
It took a couple of people dying, going through some hard shit, and then seeing who really actually fucking care, man. There's some people that really do a good job pretending, bro.
Yeah, they do.
No, I mean, you've seen it. I know you have.
Oh, yeah.
You got more knives in your back than a fucking KitchenAid holder.
Oh, stuff for a while.
I do too. But not publicly. You have it even worse publicly.
Yeah.
Backstabbed by the same motherfuckers you helped, bro.
I made their careers. They'll say, like, I put them on. SNEAKO made me. I make their careers, give them money, amplify them, put them on.
Bro, I just look at their wrists. Their wrists are a little, I don't know, bro. Some of the people you were around, bro. Their wrist action was a little...
I'll stop for a while.
And
lifestyle completely from A to Z. Just remain a righteous Gentile, keep the 7 laws of Noah, and you go to heaven.
I like him, though. I swear to God, I would sit down with him, because I don't drink alcohol, and I'd open a Laziza.
What's that?
That fucking Arabic soda. I would open one of those, play a game of chess, smoke a cigar, and be like, and I would get into it with him.
I don't think he would, though. I mean...
But not in a bad way.
Yeah.
He's comical.
I think there's a chance he takes Shahada.
How about...
Wallahi. I think he's closer to Islam. Wallahi, I think he's closer to Islam than Top Boy. Type 1 in the chat if you agree.
100%.
I think he is closer to La ilaha illallah than Top Boy.
100%.
He has some fitra. The way he talks about Hashem and the idol worshippers. Top Goy is still like saying,
bro, the funniest
exert my will and my Bugatti, my yacht. It's like, this is, are you, what?
Yo, the funniest video I seen of him was like, how can I get mad when every night, play that video, dude.
Who said that, Rabbi?
He goes, every night 2 billion people bow to a Jew.
Yeah. Christmas is his favorite holiday because 2 billion people worship a Jew.
I was dying, dude, when I saw that.
It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger.
It's instant classic.
I do want to see what he says about the Abrahamic
faith. Laws of Noah, and you go to heaven. You don't have to be a Jew to go to heaven. You can be an American or European or an Arab or anybody. You keep the 7 laws of Gentiles. You be a decent person. You love the chosen people, the Jewish nation. You are faithful to God and to His children, and there's nothing else for you to
see
want.
How that shirk, he's associating others with Allah. He's saying we have to worship God and obey the Jews.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's shirk.
They think we're fucking crazy. Like they say Muslims are trying to take over. Dude, listen to what the guy is telling you.
Yeah. And he'll say straight up, he's like, oh, they complain that the Jews control the world, they control the money. Who control the money? The Goyim? You?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like,
go to heaven. So some of the Gentiles, they are insisting to convert. Once they insist to convert, they go through a long process. Some of them succeed, some of them don't. But definitely, the Jewish people never ever was a missionary religion. We never came to anybody and tried to force them or brainwash them
you
to
were
become
being
Jewish.
cheap, you fuck. You should have spread the love.
because Judaism, what he's saying,
We couldn't become Jews because of people like you, bro.
he's saying it's not for all of mankind.
But so that to me right there proves why it's not divine.
That's not a just God. That's not a merciful God. Why would God create life unfair? Why would he create a rigged system?
13 million over 8 billion. It's not even 1% of humanity can be at their level. So that to me is an unjust God, not worthy of worship. So you made me God to be their slaves and to be underneath them, and I can't even get as high as them.
They think God's racist.
That's not a God that deserves to be worshipped, bro. No, they took God's message and twisted it. That's why God sent Jesus Christ, peace be upon him,
correct them,
to get them back on the path of God. Because when they went to Babylon, they inserted all this fucking nonsense into the faith.
So what?
That's where it comes from.
The Babylonians, like Zoroastrian, what was their belief?
They were pagan, bro.
Someone in the chat was saying Zoroastrian, like the original.
They worshipped all these different gods.
This is where Malak and Baal comes from. Is Babylon.
He's literally, to me, proving why Islam is the truth.
No, that's why I watch it. It just strengthens my need.
That's what they don't understand.
Perfect. Yeah. I said the same thing. People say, "Why do you watch this?" He's insulting. I'm like, I see this, and I'm more firm.
It makes me believe. Yeah, it makes me believe you more.
Alhamdulillah. Rabbi Mizrahi is giving us dawah.
Thank you.
Wallahi, he does. Wallahi, I'm not even exaggerating. This strengthens my faith. It just confirms exactly what's true even more.
That's not a merciful God, SNEAKO.
No, clearly. But then where does... Okay, so you said it's interesting. I want to learn about that. I do my IQ maxing segment on it. Anyway, what? You want to get out of here?
No. Can I just take a quick...
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Go.
I promised the public.
Here, hold on. Yeah, I'll take the stream to the balcony. Hold on.
No, but hang on. But he's out there.
Oh, I'll take it off.
Someone on docs.
Wait, don't leave yet. Where's my phone? Ready for this? You got to add this to your setup. I'm about to show you what I do.
How am I doing?
No, I'm just taking the stream on the balcony. You look like
That's gonna go viral.
You know Adrian Broner, the boxer who's streaming on Kick.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, the Albanian. Let's go to. Oh yeah.
Ate a lot of pizza.
Astaghfirullah, did you? Okay.
And I'm wearing the Albanian colors, bro. Flamingo Revolution, full effect. We didn't even finish the Albanian shit.
So look, I know you go on all these tangents.
Shout out to the sheepays, the Flamingo Revolution. Never stop, bro. Never stop. Flamingo Revolution.
Sheepa, Uchaka.
Yo, the people, bro. Uchaka, bro, for life, yo. With everything that's going on with Kushner and Albania, pull up Google or whatever you want for the news. Type in $1.6 billion. What? Israel, Serbia.
Israel what?
Israel and Serbia. Look at that. Look here. It's not a conspiracy. Pull it up. Okay, we gotta pay them.
Oh my God! You gotta. Oy vey, bro.
Go back to the AI. The $1.6 billion figure refers to a massive arms procurement agreement.
Hold on, look. I think you left your phone outside.
It's all right. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
$1.6 billion. So imagine now, the Albanians saved them. Okay?
Yeah.
We're talking World War II. We're not talking, right? We're talking right when they're about to create their state. We save them. We protect them. We're under German occupation. My grandmother's 2 brothers were hung by the Nazis. Okay? How do they repay the Albanians, bro? How do they repay the Albanians?
Tell me.
They go and arm Serbia.
Yeah.
Who's not even a member of NATO. Who, if you put who is Serbia aligned with? Let me just show you the hypocrisy.
Well, they want to kill the Muslims in Europe.
Allied with. Just put allied with. Who is it?
Russia.
There you go. Russia. So as an American, how does it make sense that we give billions of dollars to Israel? They go and sell weapons to a country that would fight or arm America's enemy. I don't consider the Russians my enemies, but I'm just saying the way they want us to believe, right? So how does that make sense as an American? So we give you billions, then you go sell billions to a country that would fight for Russia against America. Am I not connecting dots here? Or?
I see it.
I'll let the rest of you answer that.
What's Skanderbeg? They're saying look this up.
Skanderbeg was one of the most G mother effers that ever lived, bro.
SS Skanderbeg.
One of the greatest guerrilla warriors to ever have fought on Earth.
This is a Nazi?
No, he's an Albanian national hero, bro.
He was a 21st Waffen Mountain Division of the SS Skanderbeg.
So that was supposedly in Kosovo. That wasn't in Albania proper. And there were collaborators in every country. You understand?
Yeah.
There was collaborators in every country, but the Albanians were not Nazis, or you understand?
Yeah.
You had collaborators and traitors in France. You had collaborators all over the world. You have collaborators that are Palestinian that work for Israel. Mm-hmm. You have collaborators everywhere. Mm. But that doesn't mean that the people as a whole were like that. You understand? Mm. So.
Collaborateurs, that's what they call them in Paris, and occupied
You always had those collaborators. Oh, they took over. They're going to keep control of this country. I'm going to get mine. You know? But the overwhelming majority, no. My grandmother's two brothers were hung by the SS in Tropoja, Albania.
For what? For communism?
No, that was under the Nazis, because the Germans had control. First the fascist Italians, then the Germans took over. Mm. But we didn't allow any Jews to die. Not one.
Oh, French. I got it wrong. It's called collaborateur. Collaborateur.
So that's a French word?
Yeah, that's what, because remember Paris.
Yo, do my feet smell good?
Huh? Your feet?
No, right?
I don't smell it. Is it here?
No, just because sometimes my shit be kicking, bro.
I would have said it. We'll lie, you would have said it.
Getting that feta cheese smell, bro. Like, yeah, that's one smell that's intolerable.
Feet smell?
If I was in charge of torturing prisoners, bro, I would get my feet, make them sweaty as fuck, and put my foot 1 millimeter from their nose and leave it there for days. They would all talk. They would all tell me their deepest, darkest secrets, bro. Straight up, they would tell me their deepest, darkest secrets.
You've thought about this, huh?
That, and I would have the sound of crunching Doritos playing on repeat nonstop.
Is that bad?
Well, I have misophonia. You want to get me to talk? Just make the crunching sound. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Mm. That's how you break me.
Major updates on the war.
Well, thank you very much. And before we begin on the plane, this is a brand new hangar because, as you probably have learned, these planes are much bigger. The other plane was about 35 years old. And it was time, and President of the United States, numerous of them, would land, and they'd be standing next to one of the new 747s. And the biggest difference is the difference in size. It's like virtually double the size. And it, actually on a runway, it looks even more so. And I said to myself, you know, these countries, they have a lot of respect for us, a lot. And yet they have a plane that's much better and much newer. It's a little ridiculous out there. And we have...
It's a 10-minute video, but the quote is, he said, Netanyahu's a con man. Where is the clip of him saying this?
And RT posted it.
Are they reliable?
I don't know.
He said, he apparently said it to an advisor, so it's probably not even in the speech. This is fake news. It says this is a report, but it's not in the speech. But Mark Levin's chipping out. What do you think of Mark Levin?
Dude.
You don't like him?
This guy doesn't give a fuck about America. The bigger the flag is on his thing, the more full of shit he is.
It is getting huge, right?
This is a guy that doesn't give a shit about America. He would sell us out in 2 seconds for Israel.
He already does.
But I'm saying, like, if you haven't figured it out by now.
Yeah.
I'm going to start the program where I'd rather not start, but I must.
It's bigger every time. It's like Ben Shapiro's yarmulke. Like, slowly throughout the years, it gets bigger and bigger.
We're going to see him next month. He's going to have a tattoo of the American flag like Takashi on his face, bro.
I want to say to people in and out of the administration, stop trashing, smearing, bullying the little state of Israel. Stop cozying up to and telling us that the enemy regime in Iran is now more rational, more moderate, and a regime that we can deal with.
Wait, but their regime just said all of Lebanon must burn. So, like, well, when it comes to rational regimes, it's like you kind of forfeit that when your Minister of National Security is saying Israeli tears.
This guy, Laura Loomer, Randy Fine should be investigated, bro. They should be investigated.
Every day they try to get...
They should be audited. They should see where that money's coming from. And I bet you that it would be very interesting how they're financed.
Dude, the grift is insane. Like, the American flag here, Abraham Lincoln, he's just trying his best.
Subliminal.
But does it work on people? This is what's confusing me. I mean, you look at him and his posture, you could see right here.
He's full of shit.
That he's a Zio. Like, it's this stance. You can't fake that. Like, the nose and the...
He's like an older Ben Shapiro.
Exactly.
when just a few months ago they slaughtered 50,000 people. They're still hanging.
50,000. It wasn't at 30,000 last month, and now it's 50. Remember the
I know,
Iraq
we haven't
protest?
seen one picture.
Not one. Not one. We saw the school of Manab. You could see those babies. But this protest, which was admitted by Mike Pompeo, infiltrated by CIA and Mossad, not one picture. It goes from, it was 10,000, now 30,000. I've heard 100,000. Now
Next year's going to be 1 million.
It's a new 6 million.
Young people today. And if they had a nuclear missile today, they'd fire it into our country as sure as I'm alive. I don't know what's going on, but if people think they can bully a little country, and really a people that have existed 4,000 years, through the Babylonians and the Persians, through the Romans and the Third Reich, into surrendering their defense and their decision on how to secure their country, they got another thing coming.
He's literally like threatening everybody.
I think it's outrageous. When we used to see the Secretary of War and the head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff daily,
they got him, bro.
He's like, yeah,
they got him like this.
He's compromised by the balls.
Okay, so imagine if I was the president, but who the fuck you talking to?
Yeah.
We write you a check for how much every year? We send our boys to fight all your wars. You're gonna talk like this to us?
Well, he was sounding like that, and then the Epstein files came
You know
out.
why I think they talk like this now? Because they know that they have the tech, they got the weapons, they probably have shit we don't even know about.
They got the blackmail.
Okay, and they're very arrogant right now. They're not scared of anybody. There's a reason why, bro.
They used to deny their influence and their control, and now it's just straight up
Right in your face. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
The fact that they're attacking the president.
Yeah. A little country called the little nation of Israel. The little nation.
on Fox tell us of the fantastic marriage, symmetry between our militaries in defeating this enemy. I'm really appalled by this.
The symmetry of the military. Beck, do you know how many IDF soldiers fought in the Iraq War?
None.
0.
You know Albanians fought in that war?
Really? Why?
We're more pro-American than they could ever be, bro.
What did Albanians owe America?
They asked us to send soldiers. We did.
Why?
I have no idea.
Huh. You go back when you're going to come to Birmingham? I'm good.
And I hope it comes to an end sooner than later.
Huh?
You said Birmingham, Alabama?
No, Birmingham, England, probably.
Oh,
it's probably
there too.
Probably a Pakistani from the UK.
You probably won't even be allowed in, either way.
Come on.
They didn't let Chunk in, dude.
Yeah, I just got the Australia ban, so I'll be alright.
You're like the highest levels of Jumanji right now, dude.
Nah, I love everyone. We love everybody.
You're not.
Back to the jihadists. Back to jihad.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Later. Because it's not right, it's not just, and it's not truthful. Now, as you surely heard...
Wait, the name of his show
This guy, Larry Loomer.
Randy Fine.
Randy Fine. Should be exiled from the U.S.
Dude, his name of his show is Life, Liberty, and Levin. Oh, yeah, bro. Life, Liberty,
So
and
I heard
Levin.
Jake Lang got banned from Texas. Meanwhile, if we said the things that Jake Lang said, they'd have me and you in Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Literally making terroristic threats.
From your perspective, who should the DOJ target as part of their investigation? What specific figures in the Obama administration?
Well, based on what I read, and I read pretty much what you read, it would be President
He's the handler.
Obama. He started it. And Biden was there with him, and Comey was there, and Clapper. The whole group was there. Brennan, they were all there in a room. Right here, this was the room. This is much more beautiful than it was then, but that's okay. I have nice pictures up that came out of the vaults. They were there for 100 years. This is much more beautiful. We have the Declaration of Independence now in the room, which wasn't here. I guess people didn't feel too good about putting it here, but I do. But you know what? If you look at those papers, they have them stone cold, and it was President Obama. It wasn't lots of people all over the place. It was them too. But the leader of the gang was President Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him?
He loves to say Hussein Obama the same way they say the Islamic Republic of Iran. Islamic Republic of Iran. But they don't say the Jewish state of Israel. But they like to say Hussein because, again, that's anti-Muslim propaganda. So this is their new strategy. He's getting pushback for this disastrous war. Blame the Democrats. Blame the left. Push more right, left, slap.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And except for the fact that he gets shielded by the press for his entire life. That's the one they... Look, he's guilty. It's not a question... I like to say, let's give it time. It's there. He's guilty. This was treason. This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the election. They
What
did.
did you say? Did he pronounce that word correctly?
I have no idea.
What, Chad, did you just say obfuscate?
Obfuscate the election.
Albanian dictionary.
No. There's no way that's how you pronounce it.
They tried to obfuscate the.
I don't think he knows how to pronounce that. I think he just said that wrong. It's correct?
I don't think so. But...
No. Wait a second.
Yeah?
Hold on.
He fucking nailed it.
Obfuscate.
He said it wrong. Obfuscate. You still gotta give him credit. It's a fucked up word.
I thought I was the anti-American one. Why am I getting this correct?
Obfuscate.
It's obfuscate, dumb. Democrat. This guy's retarded.
Steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the.
Obfuscate. 3-syllable word is too hard for the leader of the free world. Are you kidding me? This is your king?
It's the first time I heard that word.
I'm reaching? You never heard obfuscate before?
And I'm an honor society. National Honor Society language.
I'm reaching? Obfuscate? I'm begging it.
Yo, so
they tried to obfuscate the.
Huh? AC? Nah, it's just a fan.
Yeah, I hope you're getting a credit on this. You pay some stupid around here, dude.
I'm supposed to fix online. You said it wasn't that bad before. Now you're.
Well, I think now with the lights and the this and that and Trump's breath, his breath comes right through
It's the cigarette. You got heated up. You're putting smoke.
No,
into
it's
the
nice out there, dude.
I know, yeah.
But no, we'll stay here.
Election. They did things that nobody's ever even
imagined,
even in other countries.
The other day. It's like,
you've seen some pretty rough countries. This man has seen some pretty rough countries.
Yeah.
How many more years he has left on this earth? Aren't you scared you're gonna face God, bro?
What?
Aren't you scared you're gonna face God?
You haven't seen this?
You're gonna meet the president of the entire universe.
Wait a second. Come on. You must know this. You must know this, Beck. He thinks he doesn't think he's going to heaven. You haven't seen this clip?
I think I saw that clip. Yeah.
Yeah. He knows where he's going. He knows where he belongs. He doesn't think he's gonna.
That's shit.
Do it.
Oh, we can't find it. But yeah, he said.
I remember that clip.
Yeah, he says he's not going. Now they're going to Netanyahu. There's more of this. This all happened during the stream.
No way. This was 7 hours ago.
What I will say, and this does bother me,
6.5,
is that you've seen people within Bibi's cabinet who have come out and attacked the deal, and in some ways very personally attacked the President of the United States. And I guess my message to them would be twofold. Number one, Donald J. Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. And he happens to be the head of state of the world superpower. If I was in the cabinet of the Israeli government, I might not be attacking the only powerful ally that I have anywhere left in the entire world.
Stupid move on their part, dude. I'm really scared of a false flag, bro.
That's the only option, right?
I would say we're on DEFCON 4 alert of some type of...
But it would never be more obvious.
James Bond type shit. That
everybody felt for 9/11. This one's not going to work.
I don't think this one's going to work, bro. No. I think they're underestimating the American people.
Yeah, I think people are going to buy it. We'll see. Here we go. We'll see. I'm surprised. So why do you not like Zohar Mamdani?
All right, let me just clarify for the record. I don't hate.
Okay. What do you think he's getting funded by Soros? You don't like him chimping out at the transfer rates? You know what? I actually see that perspective, and it was smart. He got the lefts.
I know, but that's what...
Also, is demonizing transgender bathrooms going to stop trans people from...
No.
No,
my point is, when
in fact,
they're
it creates more
trying
of
to
them.
bash him for being a Muslim, when the stuff he's embracing has nothing to do with Islam. It's the complete opposite, actually.
But he does pray. He prayed at the Eat Prayer in the Bronx. And he's not pushing trans... I mean, he kind of is, but he's not saying become transgender. He's offering...
He said, we need to... Did you see the tweet he wrote there?
What
we need to celebrate... Like the way he wrote this shit, bro.
He just celebrate?
Listen, I got nothing against...
Okay, but let's look
at... I got nothing against gay people, bro. It's less competition.
But let's look at the long-term strategy. Understand, like, being gay...
I can't dress like George Michael, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Trump's rhetoric create more trans people? And demonizing them, what does that do? It makes them want to become stronger trans people and touch more kids and do what, Yeah. They want to convert more. They become hateful.
Yeah.
Mamdani's saying, okay, like offering a branch of respect and stuff.
Bro, they were doing cartwheels inside City Hall, bro.
But they've been doing parades up and down Fifth Avenue with dick and ball balloons for years.
Yeah, but why 1 month?
This also, Mamdani's the mayor right now. You're here in New York right now. Is this not the most tame pride parade you've seen this decade? This is
I've never seen any.
I've barely seen.
Listen, I've never seen any parade. So
they're usually every month in the city.
But I've never.
You never been to Washington Square Park? You never seen them on Fifth Avenue? The videos, at least, coming on the internet.
I've seen the videos.
Okay.
I'm talking. I thought you meant like, did I go?
Is this not the most tame? No. Is this not the most tame pride ever? Remember when Target was filled with all the rainbows everywhere?
Yeah.
Remember every single commercial from McDonald's has put
two
it up.
guys making out.
Have you seen anything this year? I forgot.
I mean, I'm seeing the rainbow flags, but a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less.
Far less.
A little bit
This
less.
has got to be the weakest month in the past decade.
You think so?
I don't see the corporate push to try to bring it everywhere.
What was your favorite month?
Eid, Ramadan. Nice. He's just trying to get. Yo, the
Trying
top
to rage bait.
Yo, the time.
Trying to fucking rage bait.
I saw it in his eyes too.
I missed because I haven't been able to rage bait Sonny. For
It didn't work, bro. It didn't work. I caught that one. Slipped, bobbed, and weaved that. Is he knocking?
So, dude, the way I bring, yo, it's not easy being a dad, an Albanian, and a streamer. Yeah. So, I don't hate him. I just still don't trust him. I know that sounds crazy. I really felt like they were going to keep him in power. Something pops off in New York so they can blame the Muslims. That's my true belief.
Inshallah, it doesn't happen.
That's my fear.
Unfortunately.
Because you got Laura Loomer firing off she's been saying it before he won. Something happens, Muslim mayor.
But you can't live in fear. You keep saying
I'm
this.
not, but listen, of course I live in fear because that means innocent people are
Why?
going to die. Innocent.
But that's inevitable. It's God's plan.
People will lose their lives.
It's God's plan.
And then they're going to come after the Sikhs again because they're so fucking stupid. They were attacking the Sikhs after 9/11. The poor bastards.
They didn't know the difference.
They didn't know the difference.
Okay, but what does living in fear do?
I'm not acting like I live in fear hiding in the closet. I'm just saying. I think the only chance we have is to keep doing what we're doing. Wake as many people up. Tell people pay attention to, like, what you're doing is important, bro. Wake people up. I'm really worried. If I had to bet my life, there's a false flag. I'm just surprised it didn't happen during the Iran shit back and forth. That boggled my mind.
I think they tried. There was a couple times the guy with the property of Allah shirt. There were a couple failed attempts at it, and even some Mossad
Those
agents.
were small. I'm scared of something big.
They arrested some Mossad agents with bombs in Saudi Arabia, they tried to plant some attacks that Israel was definitely complicit of on Iran to try to divide the Ummah more.
I just don't understand what the fuck they want anymore, bro. They want to conquer the whole world.
Yeah, so you know what they want.
The jaw.
Yeah, you know.
They want this.
Accept it. Just accept it. We know the plan. They don't need to keep doing it. They're gonna screenshot this one. Remember earlier he said rather be a Jew than a Christian.
I meant if you like following what they got from God.
Now is the time of monsters. These monsters take many forms today. In those who fund
You met
television
him?
No, but if I met him, what would happen? Remember this?
That'd be a dope ass conversation.
Okay, it would be a nightmare for him. Inshallah, it's not. But remember this? This is when Iran war started last year. The Ayatollah Khomeini was still alive, right? 2025. Look at the next page in the New York Post. Have you seen this before? Chat's seen this. Anti-Semitic smoke signal. Eric Adams sits down with hate influencer. This is me and the former mayor of New York City.
He's Albanian now.
Yeah, no, I saw. Yeah.
I don't claim him.
I don't know what he is. He's like,
I think
he's kissing the wall.
I think he got caught up in whatever the fuck he got caught up on.
Some Fed charges.
There's a lot of money missing.
And he took a deal.
He took a deal with Trump. They said, not only you're going to take this deal, but get the fuck out of America. So he went to Albania.
But right after...
That's another reason to get Eddie Rama out of power. Who the fuck is Eric Adams? One of the worst mayors in New York City history. Only de Blasio beats him to be given Albanian citizenship, bro. Mo, my great-grandfather, I won't mention his name on here because I'll dox myself. Dude is like one of the national heroes of Albania. Literally. My family's home back then in the 1880s was burned down by the Turks, the Montenegrins, and the Serbians. My great-grandfather sung about in folk songs with some of the greatest warriors ever in Albanian history. And I got assholes calling me a Turk because I'm a Muslim. Meanwhile, my family fought against the Turks in the 1800s, bro. To liberate Albania.
Looks like Tucker's saying exactly what you were saying. Tucker calls on the Israeli goal of creating chaos and dysfunction.
Nuclear program, the Israeli goal is chaos.
This than anyone else.
But why is he promoting JD Vance? It seems like. It also, I'll bring that up after.
Yo, what about that whole little secret group hanging out together.
The summit, Peter Thiel. Yeah, Tucker's not on that list.
He wasn't on it, right?
No.
Is dysfunction is an open suppurating wound that lasts for generations. The real goal is Syria or Libya or Iraq, Somalia. The real goal is destruction for its own sake. Any potential rival to your power is so consumed with the tribal ethnic conflict in his own country that he has no ability to resist your territorial expansion. He has no ability even to notice you exist because he's busy trying to stay alive in the middle of a generational civil war. That's what they wanted in Iran, which is a country of almost 100 million people. So what would be the natural, obvious, well-documented effects of this? Well, migrant crises in Europe, further destroy Europe. Well, that's always been an Israeli goal, destroy Europe. Still mad about Rome.
Say it's always an Israeli goal to destroy Europe. No.
Dude, you know how much anti-Muslim shit he used to pump back in the day?
He stopped.
When he was on Fox?
I think he wants to become Muslim, but he won't because of the allegations, but I think he understands.
But the fact that he knows the aliens are demonic, he's close, dude. He's close to
the
truth.
I saw his only point of contention was like he doesn't believe in polygamy, which is like what 99% of Muslims are monogamous anyway.
Bro, I wouldn't take 2 wives if you gave me all the money on earth. I wouldn't.
I would.
Bro, go live with one first.
That's what an easy exchange.
Easy, dogs.
All the money in the world for 2 wives,
dude.
That was the easiest.
Dude, you haven't been married yet.
Yeah, any day.
My married people know what the fuck I'm talking about.
1 if you agree with me, 2 if you agree with Beck. Are you kidding me?
2 with Beck, bro. Fuck.
What were they gonna say? Palako said 1.
Look at how many 2s. I guarantee you, all those 2s are people that are married already.
It looks kind of 50-50. It looks kind of 50-50. Wait, so Chet, you're saying why would you type? You would not take all the money in the world to have 2 wives?
It's called a over.
I know, I understand. I said, but like, okay, let's say $1 million. Run a poll. Let's see.
In 70 AD or something. Who knows
Could you
what?
imagine they both have 2 different weeks for their period? You're done, dude. You're cooked.
Yeah, but when one has a period, you go
half the month. You're gonna be.
Look. When one's on a period, you go to the other one.
No, I'm talking about.
And then if you have 4,
EMS before the period, how they act, bro. Good luck with that.
Okay,
one.
during that week, you go to the other one,
bro. Imagine 4 the whole month. Oh my god, they have different weeks, dude.
That's when you ignore them. That's the whole benefit. Then you go to
you get on a private jet and leave. You go to Teterboro Airport.
Or just go to the other wives.
That's when you call up Aiden Ross, like, yo, come get me up in Teterboro Airport, bro.
He's gonna be gambling in his mansion.
For Europe. Still mad about Rome in 70 AD or something. Who knows what? But that's the actual goal. But none of the advocates for this war, staying the course, exerting American power, no one in this country will admit it. And so instead, they hypnotize Trump voters with, we have to be strong. We can't appease the Iranians. Okay, what's your plan? No one ever asked that. And if asked, let's say someone actually snuck onto a Fox News set and said, okay, tough guy, how would you do it? What would the next 30 days look like? At what cost? What do you think is likely to happen? You're the same person who told us that killing the Ayatollah, murdering an 80-something-year-old religious leader was going to collapse the regime. It didn't work. So what do you think will work? And they have no idea.
Nuke. They want to nuke.
Because their real goal is so ugly that they can't say it out loud.
Well, they do now. All what said in Lebanon, all of Lebanon must burn. I can't believe that was said. I can't believe this is the Minister of National Security. His party's called the Jewish Power Party. The fact that was uttered, it's still up on Twitter, and not everybody has switched.
It's not even something that came out of his mouth. He actually sat there and wrote it
in detail. And there's still like the fact that the people are like, oh yeah, no, Israel's our greatest ally. This is a good place. I'm like, what else? They are doing a better job at exposing themselves than we ever could. But people, I don't know what else.
Do you think they really thought we were all dumb? I think that's what they thought.
They do. They do.
They got it waiting for a long time.
This plane says Manab 168. Who's this? Oh, Iran's negotiating team has arrived in Switzerland. So, more negotiations. My predictions, I think this gets stalled on and off ceasefire until the midterms.
They want Iran, bro.
Yeah, there's no...
BB's been talking about it for 30 years, dude.
40.
Is this mine?
Yeah. I don't have to drink that tea.
Missing out.
I'm all right.
So
There's no chance. Wait.
Yo, where's the rest of the
wait, I can't believe this.
What?
Rupert Lowe. Restore Britain. He's tweeting out Osmongold. American patriot Osmongold read our entire rape game inquiry report to his millions of subscribers over 7 hours. He has already done more than the entire British media staff. He spent 7 hours on this?
Gentlemen.
So he said he only wants to talk about America. He only cares. But he spent 7 hours reading this report.
$7,000, bro.
But he said he has Israel critique. He doesn't want to talk about Israel. He said it's all conspiracy. But he spent 7 hours reading Case from England as an American? Who's this guy? This is weird. Rupert Lowe.
I love the Brits, bro. They created more chaos on Earth than anybody else. They're the reason this whole problem exists in the Middle East to begin with. Is them. This guy's a loser, dude.
After the effort and cost you... No, he's not bad. And the Restore went through in order to make this reality was the best I could do.
I'm sorry.
So he keeps saying that he wants to focus on American issues in America. What is this? Strange, bro. Super strange. The Knicks parade. What did Cenk Uyghur? So you like him? You're when are you gonna go on the?
I like what they've been doing, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, man. Look, I got the fucking email. Yo, Cenk, what's going on, dude?
Importantly, the more high up brown shirts like Marco Rubio, who've been paid off by Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison bragged about it in an email. We already know. Mainstream media not reporting it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It did happen. Like Ellison said
he does.
That ass, he kind of looks like my dad.
Well, yeah, Albanians have Turkish blood.
No, I'm saying
right?
like he literally kind of looks like my dad.
I know you have Turkish blood, right?
No.
No.
Dude, I'm 100% Illyrian, bro.
Illyrian?
Illyrian.
What is that?
Shibtar!
Oh my God.
He's approved for Israel. He's going to serve us. And he gave Marco Rubio $5 million into a super PAC. They're openly bribing and buying our politicians. Unfortunately, bribery got legalized by the Supreme Court, so they're allowed to do that. And the Adelson said, well, you know what this war is? This is Miriam's war. Miriam Adelson gave Donald Trump over $300 million over 3 election cycles, and she purchased them. She bragged on tape next to Trump about...
To have the ability to just give someone 300 million. Well, they probably are just printing the shit out.
They are. I mean,
I think they, yeah, I don't. I'm starting
they
to
literally
think they
are. I mean, that's not a conspiracy.
I'm starting to think they always have debit cards from the banks. And it's just like 300 million just to give away. Hey,
and we all abide by the scam. But the thing is, like,
bro, to give away, dude.
The thing is, money. This currency only works. We all know it's a scam. We all know who controls it. It only works if we believe in it. There's 2 billion Muslims. If we're united, everyone's like, okay, let's just stop.
If 2 billion Muslims just made their own dollar and said, we're gonna, they could take, if the Muslims wanted, they could take a stick of gum and say, from now on, this is worth $100. And if they used it to trade, they could bypass the whole system. Literally.
Unity is what they fear the most.
Don't talk like that. You know what happened to Gaddafi? Don't talk like that, SNEAKO.
I'll talk like that. I don't fear Allah. I mean, I do fear Allah. Stuff a lot. I don't fear death. I don't fear death.
Talk like that, SNEAKO. You don't think it's a Gaddafi?
I'm a jihadist.
I'm not.
How she'll give him another $250 million if he violates the Constitution.
I'm a jihadist.
I'm not. They're coming for you, SNEAKO.
Yeah, I mean, this is
clear. Who's this?
Good morning. I would like to inform you that at the meeting of the Council of Ministers that will be held today, the government of Spain will approve the official recognition of Palestine as a state. With this decision, Spain joins the more than 140 countries that already recognize Palestine. This is a historic decision that has a single goal: to contribute to achieving peace between Israelis.
40 countries recognize Palestine.
Let's go.
And they want to tell the rest of us that Jerry Seinfeld wants to say it doesn't exist. Yeah. If it doesn't exist, then why were there coins that said mandate of Palestine?
Missouri House passes bill banning AI deepfake porn of children.
That's
3
disgusting.
Republicans voted no. Okay, we got to identify these people.
Yeah, we have to identify them. I'm sorry, bro. Who the fuck?
Rubio.
How do you vote no to that, dude?
Rubio, Vance, and Hegseth.
Dude, pull it up. Did they tell you?
Let's see. Oh, it's these 3. Here we go. Michael Davis, Burt Whaley, Brian
Pull up their
Wolfman.
pictures, dude.
Let's see how much APAC. Let's see the APAC tracker on these. Let's see. Well, their numbers are here.
This guy's like, can we leave a message?
Missouri House. I'm not gonna call him.
Can I call?
What the heck?
That's definitely not the right guy.
Yeah.
Michael Davis.
He spelled Michael wrong too. There's no Michael Davis, Missouri. Oh yeah, he did it. Oh yeah, FBI.
What the fuck?
FBI. Dude. There we go. Hey, you want to talk about Pakistani grooming gangs?
This guy in Senate.
Yeah, Osmongold, talk about this. You talk about what's happening in England. Look at the Republicans that are voting no to child deepfake AI porn. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yeah, I believe it.
He looks like he's 13 years old, dude. He looks like he has a single pubic hair on his testicles.
No, now you get why he wants that.
He probably has a micro penis.
Yeah. Oh, stop. How does your mind go there?
Because that's why he doesn't look like a man. He looks like a boy. His balls are probably.
Oh yeah, he did it. He did it.
This is the kind of guy that Chris Hansen will bust.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
Is Osmongold going to talk about this, you think?
No.
I wonder. What about Brian Wolfman? Let's see. For 7 hours.
Do you think? Okay, before you pull it up, do you think he'll be worse than the first, or?
I think it's the worst of the three.
Yeah, he definitely.
Oh no! Wait. Is this a front? He's a family guy. He's a family guy. Oh wait, no, he is worse. Look at that. Oh yeah. You know what this kind of looks like? Kind of looks like someone.
F? I mean NF?
No. Charlie Kirk? No.
Charlie Kirk.
Mexican.
Yo, didn't I just see a video that Tucker said it was Israel that killed him?
I didn't see that.
I saw it earlier on X.
Is that new?
Yeah.
That's someone
so
like
what's
that
going on with him, bro?
So Osmongold and Hassan, they've been going back and forth nonstop. And what do you think about Hassan Piker? Oh, the left stuff, right? You don't like the trans stuff. Dude, I mean, we got to move past
If
that.
he's a Muslim, I don't know. Then I don't know what the fuck I am.
He doesn't pray. He's not really Muslim. He's culturally Muslim. He's a Turk. But
there's a lot of Turks that are very devout, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's true. Alhamdulillah. But
this guy,
he says he's not practicing. He's kind of like Myron level Dean, you know?
He's got like pedo vibes.
What makes you say that?
I don't know him, so I don't know if he's your friend or so.
I
Whatever.
don't know. No. He's been calling me a Nazi for years.
Whatever I say has no representation of SNEAKO, but he just gives me like pedo vibes, bro.
How?
Just look at him. Pull up his picture.
It's right here.
He just looks kind of like, I wouldn't leave my kid around him, bro. That's
No?
the kind of vibe he gives me.
Oh.
I'm very empathic, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, look what he did with the dog.
Yeah, he shocked it, right? Yeah. True. Well, maybe that was he's a
fucking great sound effect. Did you actually put that sound effect for him?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, 'cause every time it came up, that's specifically.
Yeah, that's how you know you're on the shit list, bro.
I gotta look at my soundboard. You like I got the pictures to it too. Don't show them. Of course, you click that one. Of course, chat. Imagine what the picture is for that one. Don't show it on stream. But what they saying? I don't want to see 4 minutes and then go back and forth. I can't believe this stuff is getting.
He got in trouble. Trip to Cuba.
Yeah, he got subpoenaed by the feds, and I was against it. Everybody was chipping out and happy, like, "Oh, f him." I'm like, this is clearly because he's anti.
No, I don't want anybody being persecuted for
speech.
Free speech. No.
That's what I'm saying. I think really got to abandon the. Like they grifted the left, and I think a lot of right-wing people are grifting the right. Like I think maybe not Myron, but I think people like Tucker Carlson know that their audience captured by the right wing, and so they'll never turn on certain issues, and they still want to appear. That's why they have like the American flag. Like, you see the way they appear. Like Mamdani and Hassan know that it's strong to have a left populist movement, and I actually do think it's been good for the anti-Muslim propaganda in America. If they say, "Oh, Mamdani wants to bring Sharia law, but he's jumping up and down,"
yo, I don't wish bad on anybody, right? And I don't care what people do in their bedroom. It's not my business. My whole shit with this shit was stop pushing shit on kids, man. Private things, keep them in the bedroom. That's between you, the person you're doing it with, and Shaitan.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So for me, it's like, bro. Now, when I was a single man and I was out and about, bro, I had no problem with gay people. You know why? There's no competition, bro. Bro, there's like no men in Europe.
There's a lot of women.
Every other dude's gay, dude.
Yeah.
This is an amazing city to be single. I'm not single anymore.
Well, it's Saturday night, man. If I was out here hunting the way I was back, dude, it's
a joke. It's like shooting ducks in a barrel.
It's a joke.
Like shooting, famous or not famous?
It's too easy.
Shooting ducks in a barrel.
Yeah, no, They're everywhere. They're literally like wandering.
There's no
around.
men here, bro.
They're everywhere. You can clean up. You can clean up.
Let alone Unk was Unk Albanian war, dude. Oh,
You can probably clean up, no?
Who we roasting now, bro?
What about Myron? Have you changed your tune on him?
What was my tune last time?
I think you were the Times Square prayer thing. That was dumb. I mean, like,
I was just mad he was attacking that whole thing, which I thought was stupid.
Why is he making this face? Is he about to do a monkey noise?
I don't know, but I mean, bro, listen, Myron's definitely very entertaining, bro. I can't.
It was the goal. Right? We got a lot of his people in here. Oh, here's the Tucker clip. Wait, let me. Thank you.
So when women talk about men,
I thought he was doing the impression, but he's like, it was a funny face, bro. I love Myron, man. Love Myron, bro.
So when women talk about men, they're assuming attraction. They're not talking about you. Let's make that clear. She's not talking about you, Miguel. Or you, Pajit.
Thank you. Come again.
Or you, Muhammad. Or you fucking, Raj.
Bumbleclot.
Like, she's not talking about none of y'all niggas.
Why do you put Raj and then Bumbleclot? Where's his white sound effect?
Tyrone.
This is what the thing is. Like, I noticed here too. You see this
Why
board?
is he drinking Monster, dude?
It has the 6.
That shit's cursed.
I know. Look, but right here, you see this board. It says women should go to the kitchen. Blacks are crooks. Jews scam. Indians smell. Trannies are bad.
All right, so you hate everybody the same.
There's no white. No, there's no whites in there. So you missed that. You see that white bias? I don't know if Albanian's really white.
Yo,
so whatever.
One eye.
Huh? I did. You did it earlier. You had it. You had it fixated.
She's not talking about none of y'all niggas are Ling Ping.
Who gave him a sound?
She's talking about Chad or Aladdin or Aquarius. Like, she's talking about like the top tier guy from all these different races. Right? So this is what y'all need to know.
Wait, speaking of roasted, actually, I want to see Beck's. I know we already reacted to this. I want to see how Beck reacts to this because he hasn't seen this. This is perfect. Wait a second. Have you seen a recent Tate stream? You've been streaming a lot more.
Think
recently.
about.
Okay, this is gonna be good. I actually do want to. I'm not gonna intrude too much. I'm curious to see how you react.
I don't follow his shit at all.
Nobody does.
Only if it pops up.
Yeah, it's over. So, let's see. Which was the worst one? Mind tricks. Did we see this one?
Doesn't matter. Who cares? Didn't happen. Never lost. Every girl wants me. Of knowledge. You know so many things, but there's one thing we really want you to teach us. Because if you see the mainstream media, you see the newspapers, you see the liberals, you see the fucking femtards, you see the Christian conservative dorks, you see all these people, and all they do is talk about me. They can't stand me.
Didn't you just say that you haven't heard of it? Have you seen anybody talk about it? I haven't seen anybody ever.
My thing was, why is the shirt always off? Was he gay or something?
It's his alpha. It's his war room. Talking to your wife is gay. You got to join the war room.
But to me, it's like the shirt's always off. Like I would feel gay as a man to just look at this shit all the time.
They can't stand me. And you're sitting there going, Andrew,
you could have been a legend. You could have been one of the highest of God's ranks, bro. But you sold out, bro, for the riches of this earth, bro. You could have been a martyr.
This is the scene you're talking about. Is this how you feel? Is this how you feel? Could have been somebody.
You should have taken care of me just a little bit so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short end money.
Well, I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You don't understand. I could have had class.
No, wrong kick.
I could have been a contender.
Could have been a contender.
I could have been somebody.
Fucking mascot.
Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
That's back.
It was you, Charlie.
It's Marlon Brando, yeah. It's on the water.
Okay.
It's definitely weird.
Marlon Brando?
You
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
you
so?
see the movie where he like stuck the stick of butter into the girl's ass?
You should do a stream with him, bro. You probably have already.
Marlon Brando's dead.
No, Oliver Stone.
He was streamed? The Vietnam War movie guy?
The guy that made...
He's dead, right?
No, Oliver Stone.
He made all the Vietnam movies.
He made Scarface.
No, he didn't make Scarface. Stop. No, get out of here.
Roll up Oliver Stone, the producer.
Wallahi. A producer, not director.
I don't fucking know. He made the movie, bro.
Bro, Scarface was made by the Italian guy.
I told you, man. I tell you, no fucking kids, man.
It's not.
Pull it up, dude.
It's not Oliver Stone.
What does
Brian
it say
De
right
Palma. Oh.
Okay, film.
Brian De Palma.
And wait, but what did Oliver Stone do for the film? Go back.
Where is he?
And written by Oliver Stone. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but he's Brian De Palma.
Okay, but
It's
bottom
Scorsese,
line.
not
Bottom
Scorsese.
line. Hang on.
All right.
So I met his son.
Oh, you did?
In LA. Did you ever talk to Sean Stone?
Who?
Sean Stone. He was just on Tucker Carlson. You should get him on stream, bro.
Who was he? The finance guy or the Freemason?
It's the
guy?
son of ex-Freemason.
Oh, I did see that. Oh, yeah. I did see that. It was a good pod.
Yeah, I was with him.
I don't watch all the stuff. That was one
I
of the
met him in
rounds.
LA. We had a coffee together.
Did you go to the lodge?
No.
Nice.
Bro, you know what's crazy though? I can't talk about this shit in front of the camera.
Oh,
man.
come on.
No, I got proof from people that were inside. That went into these places.
Yeah.
Bro, they got pictures of fucking Aleister Crowley inside of government buildings, man. Why would they have Aleister Crowley's picture inside of government?
The Satanists. What government building?
You'll never see that. I looked online for an interview. I saw the pictures, dude.
What building was this?
I don't know. He won't tell me.
You said you didn't go to the lodge. Oh, so did you see it with your own eyes or no?
No, I saw a cell phone picture.
Why do you have a one eye right here on your face?
Fuck you, dude.
Oh, stuff for a lot.
A'udhu billah, bro.
A'udhu billah. What else did you see?
We're fucked, bro.
So you keep
A'udhu
saying this.
billah,
but
a'udhu billah.
we're
I'm
not-
saying
we're not-
like, I'm
this
talking
is-
about humanity.
This is destiny.
Those that are out of faith.
This is destiny. Here's the Tucker clip.
Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was not murdered
Is this
for
it?
his
Yeah.
opinions on transgenderism, obviously. He was, I believe, and most people who knew him well as I did and was friends with him as I was, believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel. So I get it.
Oh, I thought that was low IQ anti-Semitism. I said this 1 hour after it happened. I did a 10-hour stream. I said right away, it's very clear. They deleted the PBD podcast where he said October 7th was an inside job. He said he had pressure from Jewish groups. Turning point was changing. He was against the Iran war. Don't forget that. And when he passed away, Erica Kirk, what'd she say? I know my husband's passing is really sad, but let's talk about anti-Semitism. It was obviously Israel.
And t-shirts. T-shirt sales.
T-shirt cannons. Fireworks. Twerking.
Yo, I've never seen more demonic fucking eyes than hers.
They look like Bonnie
I've
Blues.
never seen more demonic eyes than Erica Kirk.
They look
bro.
like Kushner's.
Okay? Like worse than that, bro.
Of course. Tucker Carlson, common W.
Yo, but these people really don't fear God, bro.
No.
These people work for the devil.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I get
Imagine
it.
how evil you have to be to make two groups of people go at it.
Yeah.
And you're one lighting the fire.
Hmm.
Now, I understand they have beef with the Christians, bro, because if the Christians think that they forgot how they were treated by them, they haven't forgot, bro.
Nuh-uh.
But the problem is, why you gotta take it out on us Muslims, bro?
Easy
the
target.
fuck did we do to you guys?
Because
dude?
they see Christianity as a popular
We
school.
saved you all the time. This is how you repay us.
They don't
dude?
care. They don't care because they see themselves as divine.
Fucking, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Wait, so are you saying that people like Erica Kirk are not actually Christians and they just serve the Jews?
I don't know what the fuck she is. Bro, I've seen people when they lose their husbands, bro. I've seen people in tragic death. I can't tell you how many times. Bro, I'm a grown-ass man. I was 30-something years old when I lost my uncle. I couldn't speak for weeks, months I couldn't talk. I was devastated by the loss.
I'm sorry.
Husband with little baby still at home? Talking about t-shirt sales, bro?
Yeah.
Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy. Raise your kids.
Jetpacking into the fucking WWE Raw, like, Super Bowl performance, like, bro, it's fucking insane to me. I could not believe what I was watching, bro.
She headlined Rolling Loud.
What else? What else you want to know, bro?
Yeah.
Although, side note, I mean, I did make it on Real America's Voice.
Oh.
Which is the same network as Charlie. You don't know about that?
No.
Yeah, I cooked on his.
Oh, yeah?
Bro, you ever review my shit, bro?
I did. I showed you the one where you were responding to how Jesus spoke Aramaic and the propaganda.
Bro, I cooked these last couple weeks. I don't want to do it now because
I saw the one.
Cooked.
Yeah, I've been seeing them. I texted you about one.
But I was on every TV in America. You understand? I'm reaching the fucking unchangeable ones.
You're getting the boomers.
The fucking boomers. Yeah, they were sending me emails, dude.
Oh.
You changed my opinion.
That's the most important one to get because they control the majority voting block.
Yeah, that's why. Listen, I don't know how much longer we have. All I know is when an animal's cornered is the most dangerous. We're in fucking danger. America's in danger. The world's in danger right now. Everyone is going like this. Dangerous. Clearly, these people don't fear anything. You want to talk about extremists, bro? You want to talk about people willing to fucking nuke the world? Like, bro, scary time we live in.
Samson option. You know about that. Let me finish this Tucker clip.
I keep telling my friends, like, you need to talk, bro. If there's ever been a time to talk and tell you people stand the fuck down, it's right now, dude.
Yeah.
Because we're all going to go down. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get it. A lot's at stake. The world is at stake. But from my perspective, I have a duty to say what I think is true. I'm often wrong. And I always say that because it's a fact.
I'm going to say, I think anybody who thinks that that Charlie Kirk was killed by a transgender named Tyler Robinson is a retard. And I think anybody pushing that is straight up compromised or just disingenuous or subverted or controlled. It's dumb. It's so clearly, there was no real investigation. Kash Patel said, see you in Valhalla. The exploding microphone, like all this is just, where's the investigation?
Tech, bro. We all know what it was, bro.
And look how
it was the same fucking tech that they use on Hezbollah. Everyone knows it, bro. The PET, whatever it's called, 100%. Even Candace finally, Candace figured it all out. But we've been saying this shit since day one.
Yeah.
Finally, Candace got. Do you think they purposely, like, they do it slowly to try to wake people up? That's like what the Anoners always thought, right?
Yeah.
They gotta do it slow. But the truth is, the masses have been asleep, right?
Yeah.
There's people that still believe in the Anon stuff, bro. Because the Anon thing said, leave Israel for last. You know that, right?
QAnon?
People still believe that, dude.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest psyop in American history.
Kooky. That was like some Facebook slop.
I have been wrong a lot, and I may be wrong now. But I am sincere. I'm saying what I believe is true, and I'm going to continue doing that no matter what. Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Also, I said this the day it happened, like literally 1 hour after this happened.
Fucking guy off your feet.
What?
You're still friends with this dude?
Yeah, he's a great guy. He said haters.
This guy changes more than his nose shapes, dude. No offense.
What do you mean changes?
Didn't he just chop his nose off again?
He got a rhinoplasty surgery. He looks maxing.
Bro,
haters can LDAR nose max.
I mean, if he's your friend, but still, bro.
What's wrong with it?
I don't agree with his shit, bro.
What do you mean?
I think he's a very bad influence on young men, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Why?
Again, these are not your opinions. Why? Bro, first of all, as a Muslim, be happy the way Allah made you, bro.
SubhanAllah.
He's a handsome kid without all this shit.
Bombaply.
That's actually a compliment. But I think he's teaching insecurity, bro. I think being an alpha is being proud of the way God made you, bro. I'm not saying you shouldn't work out and get in shape. I'll never argue that. Look at me, I'm a fucking slobber. I'm not stupid.
That's not
But to, smash your cheek, like, yo, be proud of the way God made you, bro. And the nose and this and that. No surgery is haram.
It is?
Can't alter the way God made you, bro.
I was thinking about like adjusting mine a little bit. It's a little too wide. He said that you can't get a.
Bro, you're good the way you are.
Joking around.
And I got tricked with that fucking baiting you did the other time. I was like, oh shit, you got engaged. Like, I didn't know.
You didn't watch the clip?
I didn't watch the whole clip. No. I was just seeing people like you proved your point though.
All right.
You proved your point.
I proved my point. That's part of the fear mongering on X that you're talking about.
That rage bait, they take 2 seconds. You're right.
How many things are AI? And even that, I see that Trump clip, and they're like, Trump said Netanyahu's a con man. It's a 10-minute speech that has nothing to do with it at all. It wasn't even in the clip. And the people see it. You have to believe it.
Didn't he just get done dirty by those same people they bought the club with?
Yeah.
The only thing I was like the most happy news I got.
What?
In the last couple of weeks?
Talk to me.
That I swear to God, it brought a smile on my face like this.
Okay.
Let's take a guess. Think about the biggest stories in the last 2 weeks. I'll give you one involving famous people. What do you think made me the happiest to hear? Let's see if we're on the same wavelength.
Wait, last 2 weeks something happened to a famous person that's really
They
good.
went down hard. Very famous person. Went down hard. Let's see if the chat knows. Chat, who do you think I was happy about? Someone very famous that got fucked. And they were on the wrong side of history. Come on. No one says
Chuck Norris died?
No, man. Floyd Mayweather, bro.
Oh, yeah, he got scammed big.
Bro,
that was a while ago. Yeah. He got scammed big time.
Bro.
Yeah.
When I saw the story.
He sold out.
And
to
I'm
them
not a
after he
hater.
got scammed by them.
I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
I've never been jealous of anybody, I swear to God. Bro, I was so fucking happy. I went out to dinner that night and celebrated.
They said Floyd Gayweather. Floyd Goyweather.
Fuck him, bro.
He's self. Muhammad Ali's the GOAT because of this reason.
The GOAT.
Best of all time.
Class, bro.
Yeah.
A man that was willing to go to jail not to kill people, bro.
I think he could read, too.
You know 50 had a field day with that.
Yeah. Unforgettable.
Bro, I danced when I saw that.
Like an Israeli in Jersey City.
On 9th. How crazy I was in that building, see? Underneath it, though. But in it.
underneath it.
Concourse levels, bro.
I knew you were jihadist. You were a terrorist
Yeah,
crawling on the
fuck
ground.
you, bro. You better chill with that word, bro.
W jihad, chat. W jihad.
So
what do you think? Hold on, let me just.
I think, honest to God, I think he's, in my opinion, this is not gonna hurt your relationship, is it?
He's a great guy, bro. He's a good friend of mine.
Just my opinion, kid.
We're not the same.
Kid, what the fuck you doing?
He's young, you know.
No, it's just like, bro, you're a good-looking dude. You need to do all this shit, man. Be a real role model to these kids, man. Like, I agree, work out, this, that, be healthy, cool, man. But you're building more. You're not building self-esteem with that, bro. You're doing the actual opposite. With that type of thinking, you're never going to be good enough. You're never going to look better enough. You know, it's sick. It's not, to me, it's demonic, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'm not one to talk. I got a little bit of tits. I'm 43 years old. I've been around the block. I'm a little bald now, whatever. He'll probably rip me in the fucking comments, but I'm not saying it to be mean to him. I'm saying it like an uncle. Bro, you're a good-looking dude, bro. You even got the fucking dimples. I'm not gay. He's a handsome kid. You know, older generation, you can say, yeah, the kid's handsome or the girl's pretty, right? I don't think he's breeding real confidence in men, bro. I think it's I think he's making
his intention.
I'm not saying see that's what I don't know. Only you or someone.
That's not his goal. He says
God, in my opinion, kid, I'm just telling you, you're doing more hurt to young men than good. In my opinion. That's all, bro.
I know he's in Paris right now.
It's not to be a hater. Let me see his fucking nose now.
Let's see.
How are you?
Good. Can I take a photo with
So
you?
what,
Yeah, let's do it.
That's crazy. Wait.
Guess so.
I mean, I wish I was in shape
Nice
like
to
him.
meet
I'm
you.
not gonna
Thank
lie.
you. Nice to
I never
meet
had the fucking.
He doesn't work out. He takes steroids.
Yeah, guys, you see,
Drop dead.
Playboy was coping. I have so many female fans. All right,
I'm not gonna lie. I did a
we
lot
love
of
the
things
lady
he's doing.
in the
Not
chat.
cosmetically,
You know,
but his age, I was out.
no
of it. I know,
sexism.
So I'm not judging him in that.
This much?
I was out a lot.
I never saw a 20-year-old go out this much.
Dogs, I was out Monday.
He owned a club.
Listen to me. Monday through Sunday. My family owned it. Same thing. Monday through Sunday, I was out for years.
It sounds so unappealing now. I mean, like, there's a little FOMO sometimes, but it's just like...
Bro, I didn't stop for a long time. Listen, so... Do I miss it? No, but I'm 43 now. Testosterone dropped. I'm fucking cooked next. So again, I don't think he's an evil kid. I don't think he's a bad kid. I'm not knocking. I've knocked him in the past. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like he's hurting younger men, man, in a way he doesn't understand. I'm not saying he's malicious about it. I certainly hope he's not paid to do it. I'm not saying he is. I just think with the type of influence he has, man, teach him real confidence. Real confidence. A man shouldn't be obsessed with it. That's
This is what academics looks like now.
Yeah, everyone's taking the fucking
Whoa.
shot. Bro, everyone's taking the shot.
He's on the Retta?
Bro, everyone's taking the shot. I gotta get on that shit.
That looks like a different person.
Dude.
This is weird.
Just saved his life.
Why does he look like a Family Guy character a little bit?
You're cool with him, no?
Yeah, you know.
You guys have gone shows and shit, right? Back and forth.
Yeah. Like, I think
I'm trying to see Wu-Tang this summer, bro. I just never understood the girls. You want to go, you want to be in a video. It's going to be there forever. It's just, I would never want to marry a girl like that.
What, a girl on a stream?
True.
No. He got mogged in Paris.
How you doing, Mom? You all right, Mom? Good evening, Mom. I had to.
This is in, I made a video right here. This is in Odeon, Paris.
I had to. Can I shake your...
This guy mogged him?
All right, dance. Doesn't want to shake my hand, man. Hey, I get it. Not everyone gets tall.
Look at this, bro. Look at man. He's taller. I think being too tall is goofy.
And now?
Yeah, I saw
Collab is better looking than this.
This guy wears heels.
All right, that's what I thought.
Wow,
that's what I thought. You see?
Look at this guy. I don't know what he said, but he said it's magic spell or something.
Ciao.
Was that a magic spell? What the fuck did he say?
Like American Psycho.
I don't speak French.
Look at this.
The guy that played Batman?
Yeah, he leans into that. I literally made a video on this exact street. Isn't that kind of cool? Remember this video, chat? Look at it. It's the same Atlas.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Isn't that crazy? This video came out. I made this in...
You like Paris?
I love Paris. 2019. Isn't that wild?
Right before the shutdown?
Yeah, right before COVID. Wow, bro. It's a good vid, too.
I don't speak French.
Video of all time you made. Like movie.
I'm gonna show you. Well, it changes. I really like my new one. I'll show you this. Chat, he hasn't seen this. I'm gonna put back on to some OG. I've been at this longer than you probably.
Yeah, bro. Of course, yeah.
This is wow. This is 11 years ago, 2015.
This is kind of
this is how you looked at 2015. Exactly. Yeah.
Holy shit, everyone, it's me, I'm here. What do people think of you? This is what we live for. It isn't how can I make myself better, it's if I go hiking this weekend, how many Instagram likes could I get if I take a selfie next to a tree? Our image is everything, and if you pay attention, you'll see the lengths people go to maintain this. Virtually everything you do is an anticipation of how someone else is going to react.
Conditioner was missing.
You know that guy who says he doesn't give a fuck about what people think, or, you know, don't get offended if you don't like my beliefs, shit like that? That guy does care. They all care. He just wants people to think that he has a personality too. So don't be that cunt, please. Just be a different guy. Don't be that guy. Let me show you an example of this. I found a tweet here and it reads, "I love how strong I am now." There are two options here. Either one, it's a dude who went to the gym twice and can now bench 85 pounds, or it's a girl in her late teens who wants attention. I prefer the latter. I'll go with the latter. And yes, I was right. And from this selfie in her profile picture, I swear to God on my life, I guarantee you within 10 seconds, I'm not cheating, I will scroll and I will find you a selfie that either says I'm a loser, I'm a nerd, or me too. Here we go. God damn it. God damn it. So let's jump at her mindset here. Nobody's actually buying that she thinks she's a nerd, and she knows that too. But in 2015, it's not cool to seem like you're trying hard. So alone in her room putting on makeup at 8 p.m., she's wondering, how can I get attention for the next few hours? She has to feel important for the rest of the night. So what she does is she scans her room. Voila, she sees her glasses on her desk. That's a prop for a selfie. LOL, nerd. She won't post a picture of herself chugging Mountain Dew and sucking Dorito stains off of her fingers while, you know, going to town watching anime from the early 2000s. Now, the glasses are enough of a prop for this picture. But that's just on the internet. Everybody says that. We spend time crafting this image of ourselves with filters, music quotes, and edgy tweets. It's pretty much like making a Sims character. How you see me on YouTube is this person that I create through hours and hours of hard work. I script literally everything I say and edit it in a program. You have no idea what I'm actually like. For all you know, I could be a YouTube drone created by Google to scare you away from the YouTube you don't have to pay for. In real life, people view me as a kind of wannabe, sometimes annoying, slightly funny fuckboy. And you know, subconsciously I spend a lot of my time perfecting that image. I don't wake up and think, how could I not be a douchebag today? I wake up and think, who could I piss off the most? Most of you have extremely fucked up thoughts that you don't say out loud because they affect your persona. I'm guessing at least more than half of you are closet racist, and even some of you kind of wanted me to go home at some point. I was born here, by the way, please don't deport me, Mr. Trump. Probably more than half.
That was before Trump was elected. It's 2015. Damn. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Sketchy parts of the internet. Fucking weirdos. The reality is most of us are going to spend our lives wondering how everyone else is going to see us instead of improving ourselves for ourselves. You know, it even comes down to your haircut. When I have a buzz cut, I want people to think I'm a big tough guy, you know, big tough guy. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó rey? Hey, uma ese. When I got the quarter black, half Asian fro going on, I want you to think that maybe I go to museums or something. Maybe I'm one of those guys that reads grown-up books with titles that have sentence fragments, like Searching for Meaning. I guarantee you that's a book.
No, I just did it twice.
How? Whatever you did is.
No, I just did it once, shaved, and then once without, and then edited together.
The same.
I don't know though. Should I post this? Maybe people are gonna think I'm a tryhard.
What a retarded thing I just said.
Yeah, that's what everybody thought it was like that. No. I mean, it's confusing.
What a fucking retard.
No, but that means the effect worked. It was a filmmaking technique. Everybody literally thought I did it like that.
Bro, very articulate for your age, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
What happened?
Bombocat! Oh, Beck.
Stoke break?
I'm good. No more cigarettes. That one got me messed up. Is your kid okay on the balcony?
Should I go check?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yo, anything you want to talk about, like?
No, all good, man. All good. Alhamdulillah, man. I'm locked in.
Any alien shit?
Alien? What do you mean?
You're getting ready, brother.
What aliens?
Did you ever see the opening ceremony for CERN?
For who?
Did you ever see the video?
What video?
The opening ceremony for CERN?
Oh, yeah, I did. I did watch that. Yeah, it was the demonic ritual in
the one eye.
In Switzerland, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I saw that. Those are the demonic portals. We did a whole IQ Maxing deep dive on that. Tell them about the schizo girl? No. How do you still remember that? Dude, this is like what I'm saying. One girl interaction, you guys remember that? Wallahi, I forgot about that. How do you remember that? Omi TV. I don't know if I want. I don't know. He's gonna poop. Nah, Schizo final boss. Hey, he's a great guy, man. Shout out to Unk. W Unk. Schizo Max Singh. Ugh. Her story was crazy, dude. It's like, it's a yap, bro. You still remember Sarah Safari? Let me go through the Discord real quick. Why not? You know what I like about Beck is that we could both like ADHD max for like 3 hours, and I have like, and I don't farm any YouTube videos because it's like it's not a proper reaction video. There's so many tangents that you just go on, but it's fine. It makes for a good live but a terrible YouTube video. A good live but a terrible video. Watch movies? No, I'm not streaming for free. Are you retarded? Like, why would I do that? Are you stupid? Are you a dumb, stupid idiot? You think why would I choose to do that? The amount of things I need to do, and I'm gonna sit here and watch movies for free with people, like, that is the dumbest possible thing. I haven't seen my friends in like 6 years. Shut up, SNEAKO, you shut up. What movie? No. Okay, let's go into the Discord real quick. Let's see. I'm joking around.
Money's in your bank account. Unlimited. Like how much, bro? You gotta say it.
I pray 2 Raqqa Nafil before Fajr, bro. Got the whole world.
Bro, what is that? Bro, what do you do for work?
I praise Allah every day, all day. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Wow, cool. Miriam, can you get the Discord to be a little bit better?
Israeli spyware is incredible. But isn't Israeli spyware bad? Bad?
Whoa, he sounds like a bitch. Everyone's using Israeli spyware.
But what does it do?
Everything.
It shows me what to watch.
Everyone loves Asmongold.
It changes everything I type.
And that's good. Israeli spyware fixes your messages just in case you say some cornball shit by mistake.
Whoa, it upgraded my Maps app.
Israel is a geography expert.
It just charged me $9.99.
How are we gonna pay Ted Cruz, silly? Most people love Israel unconditionally. Download today.
The time is now. Right now. This is the hour. This is the new dawn. This is the new day.
His phone's not charged?
No, I wonder what. Is this phone work?
Why did you plug it in here? Because he didn't have from the camera?
Yeah.
I could turn off the camera and he could.
This works.
Do you want to wait? He could wait in my room right there. He could. I'll turn the camera off. He could come into the room, sit over there. There's a charge right here. I'm trying to like force it to keep you here. No, I want to go. We're gonna have some fun. He's warming up. He's warming up. Okay, let me turn off the camera real quick. It's off. It's off. He can walk through. Here we go. Yeah, you're good.
Now is the time. For nature in all her glory has named you her king. She has named you the king.
I didn't see his video yet.
Named you the king.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzzed. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up. I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther. What's the Kelly Price? What's the Kevin Costner? What's the Kelly cost? Birkin is a tosser. Is it really love when it's bought love? She went.
I feel like I'm getting more out of you than Sonny does.
Want to talk about some real shit right now?
Yeah, let's go schizo mode. Let's go schizo mode.
It's late at night to get into this subject, bro. But for SNEAKO's audience, I will be there. Now, did you cover any of the Aleister Crowley stuff?
Yeah, we did a video detailing his history and what he promoted. Yeah, and his cult. He had a whole cult following him.
Picture that he drew.
I can't remember off the top of my head. This was a couple months ago. Lam?
Type in Aleister Crowley Lam.
L-A-M.
Images. There you go.
What the heck?
Do you know about this?
No. What the?
What does that look like? If just off the top, what would you think that is?
Andrew Tate.
I guess the bald head.
That's the first thing I thought. Did anybody else see that or not?
What does that look like? Come on, bro. It's like an alien.
I've got a Bugatti in a yard.
It looks like an alien, right?
SNEAKO did it looks like an alien, yeah.
Okay. Pull up this picture when he's younger.
This guy?
Look what's on his head.
The one-eye symbolism. Yeah, we'll wear this one.
To understand the world that we live in, the country that we live in, you must understand the life of this man. You must understand the people associated with this man.
Okay.
Okay? This father was the father of the occult in this country, bro. The technology that we have today came from a lot of the rituals this fucking guy taught the people how to do.
No stuff. A lot.
Okay. This man goes to the Great Pyramid of Giza to do black magic. Why does he go to the house of Pharaoh? Pharaoh was the most hated human being on earth.
And they were doing incest. The Pharaoh, they were controlled through sex magic, yeah. They would get, the ISIS, actually, interesting name, because they were really controlled by these wizards, and the Pharaoh was just kind of a puppet. And Isis, the sex ritual demon, would come and sleep with them after torture. They would torture Pharaoh, make him scared, and then Isis would sleep with Pharaoh and make him feel better and console him. So now he's bound sexually to Isis, and so the bidding of the nation would be done through Isis. And Isis would whisper to Pharaoh when he was scared, and so now he's going to just obey.
We know that Pharaoh was connected to black magic. We also know that Solomon, peace be upon him, is one of the most important prophets to understand about what's going on today, bro.
Okay, explain.
Every prophet had a superpower, peace be upon them. Every prophet had a power, right? Moses had the rod, his hand would glow, right?
Like Thanos?
Moses, dude.
Okay.
Peace be upon him.
A Jew?
Jesus walked on water. He was an Israelite.
He was a Jew.
He was a Muslim.
He was a Jew.
Israelite.
A Jew Muslim.
Israelite. The word didn't exist back then. Dude.
Okay.
If we're being technical.
Why do people have so much backlash? Like, people get upset when I say Jesus is a Jew. It's like, it's true.
He's
right?
Israelite.
Okay.
All right. This dude goes to the house of Pharaoh, does black magic. During that ritual, he's contacted by this being. He drew this picture. He didn't call it an alien. He said it was a god, a lord, came to him and inspired him to start all the work that he did.
Oh, he drew this. Okay. He drew Andrew Tate?
There's been a agenda to convince humanity we were created by aliens and not by God.
Uh-huh.
In the more recent reinventions of this philosophy, of course you have Scientology, but then you have the people like Billy Carson who push the Anunnaki stories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It all goes back to this guy.
Yeah.
Who were his boys? L. Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology, and then Jack Parsons. Do you know this part or not?
Jack Parsons sounds familiar.
Pull up Jack Parsons' picture, bro.
Okay. Why do I know this guy?
He's the reason satellites are up in space. Now, what's very crazy, and you as a Muslim can appreciate
looks
this.
like Stanley Kubrick a little bit.
This sick fuck does all kinds of rituals with Aleister Crowley. And
the guy who made satellites.
The guy who made modern rocketry. He's the reason we penetrated the stratosphere. Did you know that in his own words, he said that while they were doing these rituals, he was contacted by a being named Belial Dajjal. He used the word Dajjal.
Okay.
He told him in the vision, in the dream, you're very important to my work, so I'm going to help you. And he gave him the formula how to create rocket fuel. That's his own words. Imagine a non-Muslim, non-Arab uses the word Dajjal. He said Dajjal contacted him. He's the reason satellites are in space, bro. Orbit, I should say, because we never penetrated.
Okay.
You don't think that's crazy?
I'm seeing what the no,
so what I'm saying is most of this tech we have, we think, oh, we came up with it. No, this was demonically inspired. This was passed to us through the jinn to enslave humanity. There's no way human beings could ever looked at a computer chip, dude. You ever seen that one video where it keeps zooming in and zooming in and zooming in? You ever seen that video?
Yeah.
Bro, this tech, there was no way. If you look at the technological curve, it was like this for all of history.
Tech teams.
And then as soon as it started, it went like this, bro. Yeah. Straight up. Right around the time these people are practicing their arts. Hollywood, all of it's connected to these people, bro. You know who else was their boy?
Oh,
Walt Disney. Very good friends with these people.
He's also Yahoo. Right?
Very good friends, bro.
Oh, he tried transhumanism too. He tried to freeze his body when he died. Whatever. Yeah.
So listen.
He was like the original
bro, reality is stranger than fiction. These people worship the demonic realm. They worship the jinn.
Because they want power on earth. Yeah.
Okay? What is their obsession with Solomon? Their obsession with Solomon was, out of all the prophets, peace be upon them, Solomon had power over both dimensions. He could control the jinn, and he could control every living species on earth.
I thought that power was reserved for Allah.
He was granted that privilege by Allah. He had the power to command the jinn and the creatures, bro.
Why did
Remember, he spoke even to the ants.
Why did
it's in the Quran that Solomon spoke to the ants?
Why?
Because God gave him that power. That was his superpower, bro. That's why the occult, the Masons, were obsessed with Solomon. The crossing of dimensions. Pull up George Washington, Freemason.
I know this. The founding fathers Freemason.
Yeah, I know, but just I'm gonna give some visualization here to the rookies. Welcome to We're Fucked 2.0 with SNEAKO.
We're not. You keep instilling fear. It's not fear.
Pull this
acceptance.
up. No, you're fucked if you don't believe in God. Here, pull this up.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Pull up this picture.
It looks like Eric Adams here.
What do you see there?
The one-eye symbolism and the Freemasonry.
They've been worshiping and working with the Jaw, but he's been on Earth. We know from the Muslim perspective, he's been on Earth. The Jaw.
He's already been here.
There was the legend of the island, and one of the companions made it to the island, found the hairy beast chained.
So he's chained up in Epstein Island?
Listen, the symbols are on them.
Oh, he's in Sazan Island.
Now pull up that one picture, please.
Okay.
Make that one bigger. So this is the obsession. Everything they do is on a checkered board. It's the crossing of the two dimensions. The dimension of the jinn and the dimension of humanity.
Don't jinns live in this dimension? We just can't see them?
They're parallel. That's the point.
Okay. Do you think cats can
These
see
represent the pillars of Solomon,
Can
bro.
cats see jinn? Is that why they look around all the time?
Certain species on Earth can see jinn, bro.
What's the other one? Snakes?
Dogs.
Dogs too?
Horses.
Nah, dogs can't.
The Prophet said if you hear a donkey or a dog bark, seek refuge from Allah because they saw a devil. They saw that which you cannot see.
Okay.
I believe that this agenda of trying to convince, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled wasn't to convince the world he doesn't exist. It was to convince the world he's an alien.
Okay. Which is kind of convincing.
Look at the advertisement for Disclosure Day, the movie right now, Spielberg. Pull it up.
For which movie?
Right now, it's in the theaters. A big box office hit. Steven Spielberg
another
came out of retirement.
Another Yehudi. He did the Saving Private Ryan.
Exactly. This one is the Disclosure Day.
We need to go save Matt Damon.
Here you go. Right there. There it is. Click that. Look at the advertisement. Look at what the ad is.
Oh, yo. One eye.
Look at the other one.
One eye.
And the other one.
He's a hood.
This is in billboards all over the country.
No, but he made Saving Private Ryan. Matt Damon needed to be saved from the evil Nazis.
Dude, but this is important, bro.
Okay.
They are preconditioning humanity so that
to accept Tajal.
To accept that aliens made us and not God. And I don't think it's Project Bluebeam where you're gonna see holograms. I think they figured out a way to open a portal to allow the jinn directly into this earth. There's some speak of, I think in our faith, that towards the end of time you'll see your dead relatives, but it's not them. It's
AI.
jinn. No, it's jinn acting like them.
Do you think AI speaking to...
It could be that too.
You can speak to your dead ones in AI. If you can do character AI right now, imagine people who missed their loved ones so much.
The greatest time of deception is coming. We're being preconditioned with these films, with the media, with people like Billy Carson, to make us believe we were created by a superior creature and not by the creator that created the universe. That's the plan. That's the agenda. A lot of this tech was passed from the demonic realm through black magic into our world. The occult is obsessed. They worship these beings. They work with them. They sacrifice them. That's what all this shit's about. Showing loyalty to the demonic realm so they give them knowledge that they wouldn't have. Remember, they
get power on this earth.
They were created before us, bro. They're a different species.
The jinn existed before humans?
They had, yes. We're the latecomers. We're the last ones that came down.
Okay. But this has happened before. The Book of Enoch, which was removed from the Bible, it showed that the jinn made it.
Nephilim, the fallen angels.
That's a bunch of yabba dabba doo?
No, some of that is accurate.
Okay.
But it wasn't that the devil was a fallen angel.
Right.
He lived amongst the angels. So in that aspect, did he fall from the angels? Yes, but he was never one of the angels.
Yeah.
Because the jinn have free will.
Okay.
And the jinn were on earth before humanity. They had wars. They're like us, bro. They have free will, but they're made from a different material.
The fire, we're made from clay.
Smokeless fire. Something it's electrical current, something is plasma. We don't really know for certain. 100% I believe this technology was inspired to humanity through the jinn. Think about it. The devil taught Cain how to make music.
Yeah.
His children.
Yeah.
That means what? They were able to penetrate humanity and teach them things that they didn't know. What makes you think it stopped that music, bro? We know from the Muslim perspective that Cain children were taught how to play music by Satan, a'udhu billah, and he shape-shifted. The same words that they used to describe these aliens, reptilians, bro, they're describing nothing more than the jinn.
Okay. So what did Aleister Crowley teach these people? You're saying that the Enlightenment era
He
basically...
taught them black magic.
Okay, black magic. What is the correlation? Because you have Western values that they love to say are Christian values, but really Enlightenment, liberalism, democracy, all this has nothing to do with Christianity
Nothing
at all.
at all.
But everything to do with trying to find the power from within, which comes from Frankism, which comes from philosophy, comes from atheism. So he was doing deals with the devil in order to find power that you can't find in this realm and instead find another realm, and then mix it with this world to corrupt the world and spread evil.
I believe they want to open a portal, or they've already figured out how.
And CERN?
I think it could be CERN, bro.
Okay.
I think they figured out a way to allow that dimension into this dimension, bro. And they're getting ready, and they have a plan. And they're going to say, look, we've cured death, and they've come to save us, and just accept them. I think it's the plan, bro. I think it's the plan. Allah knows best. God knows best. Something's coming, bro.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty basic eschatology explained well.
Very simple. Yeah.
But what should we know about Aleister Crowley? Because you did say who he was speaking to. And,
he was connected to everybody.
But what is that black magic? So he went to the
Great Pyramid of Giza. I mean, look at this.
So what is the significance? Because the same pyramid here, so you have Satanism, that this looks like what's back on the $1 bill. The $1 bill, you have the one eye and you have the pyramid.
Novus Ordo Seclorum.
The New World Order.
The New Secular Order.
The New World Order. So what is what power is there? Is it because there's so many human sacrifices there that the evil energy is comprised in one place? The architecture.
So when they do these filthy things, up into sacrificing also.
Similar to Epstein Island, they have
show
built like a
loyalty
mosque.
to that realm.
Right.
The higher, it's like their faith. It's their cult.
It's their place of worship.
They worship the jinn.
It's like going to a mosque. It's their Mecca.
It's their Mecca.
So the pyramid of Giza is the satanic Mecca.
Because he's the only man on earth that said, "I am God." Right? He said, "I am God." Pharaoh.
I thought Jesus said it before Abraham was, "I am."
And think about how arrogant he was.
Okay.
He saw the miracles that God did through Moses, and he still said, "I'm God."
Who said that?
Pharaoh. That's how
Pharaoh said that. And now he's on display for all of us to see.
Now he's an art exhibit. Literally an art exhibit.
Okay, so this is the front of the bill. You see George Washington. What symbolism is here and how is that related? So you're saying that the New World Order...
It's the other side.
That's all part of a major plan that, Satanists control this.
Well, if something's secular, it means there's no religion. If there's no religion, who are you wiping out? God.
So what God... it says in God we trust. What are they talking about?
I think they're God, bro. Horus.
Who's their God?
Ray, the sun god.
But isn't the Jal the God? Well, if it's the sun god, why is there an eye?
Because they use any of those are acceptable to the jinn as long as you're leading people off the path. He is pleased with our work. I knew it because
right here it says he is pleased with our. Yeah. What's the translation?
With our work, I believe.
Anyway, yes. This is why. So okay, we're an American country.
Yes,
they say
right there.
We don't want foreign languages. Well, how come there's Latin in our currency?
He favors our undertaking. What's he favoring, bro?
The sinning, the corruption.
Novus
Why don't you see Americans talk about this?
Ordo Seclorum. You have the House of Pharaoh. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this symbol was changed under Truman, if I'm not mistaken. See when they changed the seal of the dollar, because it wasn't always back there. You know that, right?
The Treasury seal on the right side of the $1 bill was last changed in 1969. Okay.
Under who?
Department of Treasury 69. That was Nixon? Wasn't that Nixon?
I'm not sure. All I know is that shit's creepy, bro.
Okay, so but it didn't look like this forever. This is this is a newer currency.
Okay.
After
and
KFK.
It shows the one eye.
And it's floating above the pyramid.
Because they're almost done building their project. That's what it means. They're almost done completing their project.
Is this the one eye lifting and transcending to another realm? Is that why it's going above the pyramid?
The Jalik, bro.
Is that what it is? Why is it floating? Why is the one eye floating above the pyramid?
Because they haven't completed their work yet.
So you're saying people that worship money are really worshiping the devil? I thought I was going to escape the Matrix by pimping on OnlyFans with Top Goy in the war room. I was going to take off my shirt.
He is pleased with our undertaking.
Oh. But I need to escape the Matrix with shekels. My tech teams told me. I need money.
Did you ever think you'd be living towards the end of time, SNEAKO? Only Allah knows best, but you are.
Yeah, but
welcome to the apocalypse.
You say it like I don't know. It sounds like kind of like ooh, like be scared. Like you say it like you're telling like an evil story. You know how you say it?
So
you say it like you're telling a bedtime story like this.
So let me explain.
This is how Beck talks. Welcome to the apocalypse. It's like it's okay, it's gonna happen. This Allah's plan.
Let me explain to you why.
It's out of our control.
Let me explain to you something.
Okay.
Our beloved prophet,
Sallallahu alaihi
peace
wasallam,
be upon him. When they asked him, "What do we do when that time comes?" You know what he responded?
What's right?
Pray like the drowning men. That's how bad it's going to be. It's going to be the greatest tribulation that humanity has ever seen.
Okay.
So if our prophet, peace be upon him, told us that the time of the Antichrist, the time of the Dajjal, will be the worst time ever.
Yeah.
How can you not be worried about that? And
why would you be worried?
And if you become, let me tell you something. If you fail that test,
yeah.
If you fall into the hands of the Dajjal and you take him as a god, because he even said, he told believers to not even approach him, to run away and hide, bro. He said people will approach him thinking they have faith and they exit faith. You understand? It will be the greatest tribulation that humanity has ever faced, though. The greatest test of all. Don't be arrogant to think that you'll pass. Have fear. Fear is a good thing.
No, but I fear Allah, not the end time.
But that's what I'm saying, that you don't slip.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Does that make sense?
I feel like you're trying to scare me. It's like, Chad, you see what I'm saying? It's like you feel like you're trying to spook me out. It's like, be aight. Be aight. You get shot every day, B. Be aight, nigga.
This is a story about a man who spoke to demons. A man who went by many names in his life. The Beast, Brother Perb Duro, or Ankh Afim Kosu. He was an occultist, a student of the dark arts and supernatural phenomena.
That looks a lot like that.
He invented his own religion.
Wait a second.
Thelema.
What does this look exactly like to you? Who's it, Michelangelo? Who drew this exactly? Chad, you know what I'm talking about? The diagram of... You know what I'm talking about. It wasn't Michelangelo.
Also looks like...
Oh, no, it was Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci did this. Yes. This one... This. What is this? This is one of the most famous paintings. It's like identical. Also, kind of looks like the Man of the Cross, don't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like they're ridiculing Isa alayhi salam.
Yep.
What is this guy? What is he doing? Why does he have all these arms?
They give him a huge ass sack too.
Why is that the place you're looking? I was looking at his multiple arms.
Because it's right here centered with my face, eye level.
I would have allowed my shaitan regime.
Natural phenomena, founder of the religion Thelema, and a publisher of books on magic and the paranormal. His followers regarded him as a visionary and a champion of free expression in a closed-minded society. His enemies branded him.
I forgot to tell you, bro. They were involved heavy with the state, our greatest ally.
Aleister Crowley?
Yep.
How?
And Jack Parsons. Type it in Google, man, because I came in. My brain's
as insane and capable of great cruelty to those around him. The devil incarnate, or a troubled visionary that was simply...
He's one freaky looking dude, bro. One freaky dude. Aleister Crowley's primary connection to Israel stems from his foundational work with Hermetic Kabbalah and his relationship with Jewish disciple and personal secretary Israel Regardie. He did not travel to Israel, which was established after his death in 1947. Wow, he died in 1947? So they got all the black magic they needed from him, and then 1948 they have...
Type in Jack Parsons.
That
was a student.
Okay.
In Israel.
So he was studying Kabbalah. Jack Parsons, Israel. Let's see what's going on. What's the connection? Bada bing. He was a pioneer of rocketry and occultist. That's public?
Yes, bro.
Rockets and occult. Wait, do you know who's the modern day Zionist who's also creating rockets?
Read this.
Wait, so they don't actually want to go to Mars. They're just trying to waste money and use their technology and money to go to different dimensions? I thought they wanted to go to the moon. I thought they were going to save the world on Mars. In 1950 Israeli rocket proposal, Parsons was approached by a representative from the newly established state of Israel to help develop a national rocket program, like SpaceX. Eager to assist in seeking new professional opportunities, Parsons intended to provide his expertise and a cost breakdown to the proposed project. Aerojet.
Look, there was some kind of damage done.
Okay, the damage. Although Parsons claimed the situation was misunderstanding and maintained that he intended to run the proposal to the State Department, the damage was done. The investigation revealed that he had planned to travel to Israel to work on the program. Amid the height of the Red Scare and McCarthyism, communism scared, right? Crawl under your desk because the commies are going to kill you. He was accused of trading rocket plans for admission into Israel, which effectively blacklisted him from the American rocketry industry. Wish it could be like that today. If you're connected with the commies in Israel, you get banned, but...
Dude, It's all connected.
Oh, he looks like a nice guy. Would you trust him with your son?
They try to say that that's Barbara Bush's grandfather.
I did hear that a lot of these families, the royal families of America, are all connected to the same family.
Well, you ever seen that video from the arrivals?
No.
You're on Rumble, right?
Yeah.
Pull up Rumble right now.
Pull up Rumble. Do you know who finances that? Peter Thiel.
Finances what?
Rumble, Peter Thiel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not even on fucking Rumble anymore. They're so annoying.
No, I'm going to Rumble. What am I searching?
Type in the arrivals.
Oh, I've seen the arrivals, right?
Okay, but type in
I've-
bloodlines. Type in bloodlines.
Yeah, the ancient bloodlines. Where is it?
Where is it, dude?
Bloodlines. The DNA. This one here?
No.
We saw the arrivals. Yeah, we watched during Ramadan with Warner. Warner the GOAT.
It's right here.
Oh, look for it. So it's the bloodlines one.
But it's gonna say all in the family.
The Prophets Complete, Kaaba, 9/11,
Keep
Antichrist, Light Up the Darkness, Musical Sorcery, The Most Valuable Truth, The Choice is Yours, Media and Islam. Oh my lord, there's a lot.
No,
Didn't this guy pretend to be the Mehdi afterwards?
There it is, the bloodlines.
It was not
As
true
soon
the
as you
director?
opened it up, what the
He went schizo?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just here? Where is it? Bloodlines.
It was just there. Hang on.
Shout out to Beck. You can tell he's losing energy, but he's committed to exposing this right now.
I just saw it, bro.
Okay, we can do control F. Hold on.
Well, you guys know all these codes. It was
It's
just
not here.
there.
Chat, where is it?
Scroll down a little bit.
41? Oh, 41. 40.
Right there. Boom. Put this shit up, bro.
Ready
Watch
for the
this
Rumble?
part.
Never
with the
zero
shirt.
your Oh, the Rumble ad just killed my vibe.
What?
Get this soy boy
Yeah,
going.
because
God.
you.
Okay, the arrivals. Oh, it's only 10 minutes. Perfect. Let's see. Blood.
Married sisters to keep the power and the money all in the family.
Every accusation is a confession. You know what they say about Muslims? Inbred. Look at the royal family.
Like their Quranic ancestors, the British monarchy have a long history of incestuous inbreeding.
So they try to claim like bloodlines from a lot of those guys.
First bloodlines made up of the royal families of ancient Egypt.
Pharaohs.
World power and rule the world from Egypt. Then what? Did they disappear? They were migrated from Egypt to Europe. So the Yahud, they were expelled from Egypt.
How do you know that we?
Well, who else was expelled from Egypt and went to Europe? I'm just asking. Well, where does it originate? Who's the original family that they're talking about? Did it say?
They're saying in this documentary they said the Pharaoh's bloodline.
Oh, okay.
Who is the most hated of all them?
Sure. The bloodline that then settled and established global rule through world war. Okay. Same family started spreading around Europe, but when it came to marriage, they always kept it in the family. Ew! Inbreeding comes in Europe. The reason why royals can only marry royalties, so we spoke of the bloodline that established global rule in Great Britain. Wait, but I thought Muslims inbreed. Windsor is not the real name of the ruling family of Great Britain. The name was recently added as a disguise to hide its true bloodline origin. Ruling from Britain for centuries, the bloodline made sure it made the most out of a new law. It was Romans. And slowly but surely established the global rule of Washington, D.C.
Some business. Pretty obvious.
One family, one bloodline, one rule.
Sometimes truth is strange and fiction.
A heartbeat away from the presidency is actually a blood relation. He's President Bush's ninth cousin once removed. Cheney's cousin Barack Obama is also Bush's 11th cousin. Lincoln.
Go watch. This is real.
Barack Hussein Obama.
Dogs, it's real. This is American Heritage Foundation.
Lincoln was President Bush's 7th cousin 5 times removed. And Bush shared more than just a ballot with John Kerry.
How could they even trace that?
They did watch this.
How do you even know? How do you know your 10th cousin?
100% is real.
Based on what? How do you trace this?
That's right. Their 9th cousins twice removed. Trace the family tree far enough.
Marilyn Monroe?
Watch, dude.
She's kind of like the ISIS of the celebrities, right? You know, the lady who sleeps with all the famous people to control them. And she was getting rammed up by JFK, all these people. Yeah, she is like, so Pharaoh had ISIS manipulate and control through sexual blackmail.
And you get Madonna, Celine Dion, and Tom Hanks.
Christine, you've heard the adage, politics makes strange bedfellows. Apparently, politics also makes for strange relations. Thanks to the New England Historic Genealogical Society, we now know the presidential candidates are related to a host of famous and historic figures.
In this primary campaign.
I opposed this war in 2002.
But do you know their relatives? Obama is distantly related to 6 presidents: George W. and George H.W. Bush, Gerald Ford, Lyndon Johnson, Harry S. Truman, and James Madison. Obama's family tree also includes Sir Winston Churchill and Civil War General Robert E. Lee.
Thank you all. Thank you.
She's also related to beatnik author Jack Kerouac and the wife of Prince Charles of England. John McCain's ancestry was more difficult to trace, but it's known he's the 6th cousin of First Lady Laura Bush.
Watch this part, too. It's very interesting.
Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate.
One ring to
all
Bible,
life.
and in the darkness. Yeah, look, Obama.
No. Go watch this problem. They start morphing in the faces.
Let me be clear. Married my cousin.
Not like some man.
Hey, oh, that's MAGA slop. Ugh. They saw they do that at the UFC White House card?
Yeah.
Bomba blood. It's over now.
She always been bad, so.
Yeah, come on. It looks like. What does this picture remind me of? It doesn't.
She look like a vampire.
Yeah, there's something's off about that. This
She fucking murked Princess Diana, 100%.
Yeah. For what? Because she was saying free Palestine, right?
She's about to marry a Muslim.
You know who this looks like? Did you remember this?
What was that, Marilyn Manson?
No, Smart Schoolboy 9.
We're 2 different generations, so that might.
It's new. Chad, you know, right? You see a similarity? It's like uncanny, no? Long live the Queen.
Dude.
They want to talk about moving. They're the fucking things have been doing.
What about Pakistani women next? Yeah. Bob's house back both sides of the road. Which is
Back.
Get it back both sides.
What does it say here? Because like, this is the part where I was trying to connect. I don't know if this is true, but push.
He's nicknamed the most evil man of our century. What's the rally? Also his father. Yeah, kind of, right? They have the same face.
Speaking of the same face, lost this.
Here it comes.
You helped our nation celebrate its bicentennial in 1976.
It's coming up soon. Huh? We
We
got
get a Freudian slip here. Look.
We have the 250th coming up real soon. I wonder what's going to happen.
Look what he says here.
Okay.
She gave me a look that only a mother could give a child. She gave me a look that only a mother could give a child.
That's not.
No, watch. Watch.
Really?
Just let it go. Watch.
Are you serious right now?
Just let it go.
Only a mother could give a child. Only a mother could give a child.
Dude. You don't see the resemblance? Just watch. Let it play. Let it play. Watch. You don't see it?
Yeah, like all wrinkly white people look similar.
Play. You don't see the resemblance?
Yeah. She gave me a look that only a mother could give a child.
This is just like a white people
Play.
phrase. I could completely see.
Wait till it gets to Jimmy Carter.
He's literally making an analogy. He's saying a metaphor. He's saying she looked at me the way a mother looks at a child. That is, he's not saying, oh, that's my mom. Would you say that about your mother? I would never say my mother.
On Fox News showing that they're all related.
7th cousins.
Okay,
10th,
yeah, but still.
10th cousins. How do you even know that? Because Fox News doesn't tell lies.
You don't see the resemblance. Look at
Yeah, I do.
Look.
Yeah, wrinkly whites.
Look, they all look the same.
Oh my god, that face. Oh, I hate that face. I hate that face. I see it now. I hate it. You know what?
And she looks like the other pope, the last pope that stepped down.
I like Pope Leo, the new one.
No, the last one. What's his name?
That freaky dude. I don't remember. Why does the Pope have a little hat?
Look, you're gonna tell me they don't look like brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've been wanting to say that my whole life, but I mean, I always thought that like old white people looked exactly alike. To be real deal, I could just look, dude. Okay, let's go back for a second. I'm gonna Google old white person. Tell me he doesn't look exactly like this. Old white guy. Is that part of the family? Yeah, he looks like him too.
He doesn't look any of them, bro.
Are you kidding? Look at this.
Bro,
dude.
they look alike, bro.
This one doesn't?
No.
If I did the dissolve thing on the...
You think so?
Chad, if I did the dissolve, could I not make it seem like they look alike? They actually literally look identical right now. Like old from Getty Images. They literally...
They're looking like George Bush Sr.
Bro, like, come on. This looks like the royal this looks like the king.
You're looking like George Bush Sr. right
Dude. And they say Asians look alike. Are you kidding? That's the same dude. It's uncanny.
Fuck.
I do the dissolve, it's over.
Dude, how you sleeping tonight? I'm fucking sweating balls right now.
Is the AC in my room?
Is that chilly, dude?
What? Those are the side bowl.
Side. Alright, this. So you don't think there's any correlation?
Maybe. Well, let me finish the video.
2000.
Fix your AC. I'm going to. They said.
Bro, he basically she looks like him, dude.
Ay!
That was the last one.
Ew.
He doesn't look like the queen?
It looks like she's giving an apple to a pretty girl in a cabin.
He looks like the fucking... never mind. Man.
Say it. You had something.
From Star Wars, bro.
Which one?
The Emperor or whatever.
Oh, Palpatine. That's like Howard Lutnick. He's like the handler for Darth Vader. Trump. George Bush with the eye of Sauron behind him. This is from Lord of the Rings.
There are a network of interbreeding bloodlines. What I call it, and what they call themselves, the Illuminati, which
it wasn't even close to being cool to talk about the shit he was talking about.
Yeah. Well, he goes a little like saying lizard people and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like,
just say jinn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, but why don't they say La ilaha illallah? Is it ego? I think it is. I think they've been given so much dawah that they think that it's submitting to Arabs.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
Get some rest back. Get some rest back.
You bored?
No, I'm gonna keep streaming. You should get some sleep though.
That's SNEAKO's polite way of saying get the fuck
dude,
off.
You're yawning on the stream, man. You need to get some rest.
He's like, get the fuck off.
You need to get some rest.
No, but I agree, bro. I was getting late.
Yeah, you should get home.
That's SNEAKO's way of saying, all right, you fucked up with that.
No, you didn't. No, that's not. Wallahi, that was good. That was no. That not true. The Alistair Crowley stuff, that was great. I've seen this documentary. I like this documentary, but you can't blindly believe it just because it has spooky music and a zoom in doesn't mean it's true.
Watch this.
SNEAKO, he's yawning, and his kid's in my room, like, who wants to go home badly. He's like, Dad, can I please get some popcorn? I want to watch.
Look at this. Pull that up.
Ukraine war.
No, not the article, just the picture.
You clicked on the article.
Hey, give me the picture.
This kid's inching out of the room.
This
He wants to go home, bro.
this is Hitler meeting with the Pope.
Imagine hearing your dad.
Listen to me. This is Hitler with the Pope. Look at me. Pull up the picture.
Is it always like this? Is it? He's like, he's half
the
agreed.
picture. Pull up the picture.
Yeah.
Forget the fact that he's meeting with the Pope. Forget that.
Right.
Look at the people behind him.
They look like Jen.
Oh. Look at them, dude.
What about them?
Look to the right.
What? I zoomed in. What's
aprons,
different?
bro? Masons.
Oh, they got the Mason aprons. Okay. Okay. That could be a butler outfit. They look like they're being.
No, bro.
I think.
Not no
You don't think they're the butlers?
No, bro.
It's like a tuxedo.
No, bro. That's the aprons, bro.
Sure about that?
Yes, bro.
So, what about these ones? Are these Mason aprons too?
Do you see them wearing aprons? No. They're not wearing aprons. The ones in the middle are wearing aprons. Bro.
He kind of has Clav's new nose here. When did they get this hat? When did Jesus tell Catholics to wear this hat? Looks a lot like a... Anyway. The Big H himself with a Rothschild relative. It's a cool photo. So it's an initiation?
They're always there, bro.
So are you saying Top H was a plant to push anti-Semitism to justify the state of Israel?
It wouldn't be here today without him. It would not be here today without him. Can we agree on that?
We do know about what was the agreement when they sent 70,000 Jews to Israel during the war? When they expelled them for Germany. This is the Havar Agreement.
Balfour.
No. The Balfour Declaration is the establishment of Israel. Havar Agreement is the passage in 1933. Between Nazi Germany and Zionist organization that allowed German Jews to emigrate to British Mandatory Palestine while salvaging a portion of their assets. This is confirmed. It's not conspiracy. Yeah. Your phone charge?
I'm good. Yo, everybody. This is Beck Lover signing off. Peace to all people. Moderates got to unite. Extremists got to be eliminated. Hatred is the enemy. Ignorance is their weapon.
It's always a pleasure having you on, Beck. It's always a pleasure. Do you have your burqa? Do you have your niqab? Gotta get you a niqab. I can turn off the camera too, for a second.
Sonny's in town tomorrow. We're gonna go out there, bro.
Go where?
Outside.
I've been outside. Go outside every day.
Bring those young Albanian bucks too. Yao.
Yao?
Yo.
Yo, I know his name. He's got to like.
It's hard.
It's a tough name, dude. It's like that's annoying.
I can't say that. I'm fucking Albanian.
I've been outside every day. You see, this is yesterday. Haiti, Morocco, Brazil, the Ivory Coast people, Scots.
Yo, USA is looking pretty good.
Yeah, we're killing it.
You think they're gonna win, dude?
No.
If they win, you know it's Armageddon. The Knicks win, and then Team America wins for soccer. End of the world.
I'm chipping it. Yeah.
Huh?
Look at that, holding babies. I'm like a politician now. I think France will win.
France.
There we go.
France. We come from France.
You think these could be like the four? Okay, I'm stuff for less. But yeah, it's been the World Cup's been great, man. New York City's in a great place. You guys chose the wrong time to move. It's been like the best I've ever seen New York.
It's always beautiful right before destruction. Laura Loomer said we're dead.
Yeah,
Laura Loomer said we're dead.
Why are you such a pessimist?
Laura Loomer said worse than 9/11. 1,000 times worse than 9/11. I'll ride my luck out in Texas, dogs. I'm tying my camel, dog.
Laura Loomer also said, and I didn't listen, so I don't know why you listened to that. You know, she said,
Muslims are She's such a fucking witch, bro. What a witch she is, bro. It didn't have to be like this, bro.
No.
We all could have been chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Technology, life. Like, we could have been chilling. People are evil, dude. We all could have been chilling, dude. Kumbaya moments and...
I'm still chilling. We're still chilling.
It just...
Hey, type one. Chad, we chilling? I'm bobbing. We vibing.
Could have been chill, man. Could have been eating bonbons, fucking watching reruns of Married with Children. Fucking, I gotta worry about now if we're gonna be here in 10 years, bro.
No worrying. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it.